Hello everybody, and welcome back to more God of War Ragnarok. How is everybody? NC, and Matt is back. NC, why are you angry facing me? NC says hello, and then angry face. What is the angry face for, NC? And also, hello Disney. How are you, Disney? Disney, I see you liked the picture that I shared in Discord. A couple minutes before stream started, I posted a picture to Discord of the actor who plays Thor in, the British broadcasting channel, the BBC, has a show called Ghosts, and they have turned it into an American version and brought it to, I don't know if it's Netflix or what it is. But Bill and I watched the British version first, and now we're watching the American version because we ran out of British episodes to watch. And all of the ghosts are different. There are some kind of similarities between some of the ghosts and some of the storylines, but one of the differences is that in the American version there's like the ghost of Thor. Who apparently, so I don't know if any of y'all knew this, but apparently Thor's actual name is Thorfinn. I did not know that. It is Thorfinn. It is only Thor for short. Thorfinn is his actual, like, full name, sort of like how, you know, Ben would be Benjamin, I guess, nowadays. But anyway, the actor who plays Thor in the American version of Ghosts is smoking hot, honestly. I have a huge crush on him, especially in his, like, Thor getup. He's got, like, the shaved side of his head, and he's got, like, you know, a braid coming down the other side, and, like, the big, like, ginger-colored beard, and all of the, like, tattoos and stuff, which I think some of them are probably his own, because it seems like that picture that I posted to the Discord, he does have his own tattoos. I'm not sure how many of those translated and made it over into the show, but I know he's got tattoos in the show, too. NC says, I've been mad all day. NC, now is the time to be not mad. Are you ready, NC? You better buckle up for some not mad times, because we only have fun here, NC, and I know you will have fun with us tonight. NC, remember, if you're having a bad day, first thing you gotta do is take in a deep breath and just, like, remember the good things about life. You know, reasons to not be angry. It's okay to be angry. You should feel your anger, but instead of trying to focus on the thing that's making you angry, try to focus on things that make you appreciate life or feel, you know, lucky to be alive. Like, that's what I do anyway. I allow myself to feel mad, but I only allow myself to feel mad for, like, a certain period of time, and then I eventually have to say, okay, Vinny, it's time to, like, step away from what I'm mad at right now and focus on something different, you know? It's just the healthy thing to do anyway, because who wants to stay mad all day? Disney says Viking beards and braids are... I concur. He honestly, that actor, he sort of reminds me of, like, a buffer version of Baldur. Does that make any sense? Like, I don't know if it's just the ginger beard or what it is, but he sort of reminds me of, like, a buffer, like, more filled in version of Baldur from the first God of War game. I should say God of War 2018. I mean, obviously it wasn't the first God of War game, but the first one that I've played, so to me, in my, like, headcanon, it is the first one. NC says, I'm in my room alone in the dark. Well, at least you're in a safe place, right? You're in a safe place. You probably have some nice warm, like, blankets to cuddle under. And you've got me. You've got me and Disney and everybody else who's here to hang out with tonight and have some fun. I think that is reason enough to be, you know, to be happy. John says, hey, Vinny, how was your day? I had a wonderful day. I did not sleep in too late today, so, you know, there was that. I had a therapy session. I used to do my therapy sessions in person, and then my therapist actually moved, like, out of the state, and I was like, but I like you so much, I don't want to get a new one. So now I do, like, basically do, like, Zoom meetings. And they're not quite the same, but, you know, they help. I think being able to check in with somebody who has, like, a relatively unbiased view of you and who also has knowledge of, like, the human psyche is, like, a good thing. Kind of helps you get things, like, put things into perspective, you know? Actually, you know, NC, to kind of play off of what you've been talking about and what I've been telling you, you know, one of the things that my therapist told me today, because I tend to overthink things, NC. Sometimes if I'm angry or upset or like very passionate about something, I overanalyze it and I like think about it for hours on end, and I don't know how to stop myself. And one of the things that she said was, you know, beating yourself up about the fact that you are, you know, kind of like going on this like tirade of thoughts and can't get yourself to stop thinking about it is not healthy. And then also she said, like, try envisioning like in your mind just like a stop sign. You know, if you feel yourself kind of going off the deep end, or if she basically said, like, it's okay to think about your past and your future for like 30 minutes, you know, each day, but past that you have to focus on the present. And I like that bit of advice. I think that's really good advice. Focusing on the present is not only a way to kind of get you to focus on the tasks that are right there at hand in front of you, but it's also like a very good way to get yourself grounded in reality. Instead of thinking about the past and what you could have done, or instead of thinking about the future and what you have yet to do, or, you know, don't want to do, or blah, 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 focus on what you're doing right now, in the moment, and usually you can get yourself to like kind of a more grounded, level-headed place. I just think that that's really good advice, actually. Matt says baked potatoes. Is that what you had for dinner, Matt? What did I have for dinner? I had... What did I have? Oh yeah, chicken. Bill made chicken. He makes this stuff that we affectionately call pink chicken because the marinade that we mix together, or he mixes together, is pink, and it actually turns the chicken pink. When we have guests over, if we make it, or if he makes it, we have to remind the guests that yes, the chicken is cooked all the way through. It is pink colored because of the marinade, which is Italian dressing and oh shoot, what is it? What is the other one? Zesty something. It's like reddish pinkish color though, and that's what actually gives it the color, and it's really good. Matt says, I like how this turned into life advice with Vinny or something. Honestly, it happens every once in a while. I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm just trying to, like, I guess live by the things that I feel like I should be learning from not only my therapy sessions, but also, like, just life in general, you know? And so I think it's always a good idea to spread our own wisdoms to one another. You know, we could all learn from each other if we would only just stop and listen once in a while. You know, just, like, take in other people and their lives and kind of like the advice that they have, and then you weigh it against your own personal experiences and your own advice, and then you decide if it is advice that is good for you or if it is not good for you. And you either apply it to your life or you don't, but I think that human beings are all the better for that. Like, the more we can learn from each other, the stronger and better of people we will be. Matt says, the pink sauce. I don't know what that means. He says real in parentheses. I believe you, but... John says, dinner barbecue from my smoker, so a nice sandwich. Ooh, I bet you my husband would be jealous of that. He loves barbecue. I like barbecue a lot. I am not a barbecue aficionado like he is, though. He absolutely loves barbecue. He's a barbecue snob. Like, he'll go to barbecue places, and he will compare it to what he considers good barbecue, and if it doesn't live up to his standards, he will let you know about it. He also has a smoker in the backyard. We do have a smoker. He doesn't smoke things as much as he used to. But he also he has several sous vide machines. I don't know if you guys know what a sous vide machine is, but it's basically like a little device that you put in a tub or any kind of pot of water, and then you vacuum pack something, or you put something in like a airtight mason jar, or there are other ways to do this, but you put that thing into the pot of water, and then you put the sous vide machine into the pot of water, and you turn it on. And what it does is it heats the water to a very, very consistently hot temperature and cooks the food over a long, long period of time. So you could literally... He has sous vide'd ribs, like baby back ribs, over 3-day periods of time before. And when they were done, the meat just... fell off the bones, like melted, like butter. It was so good. It was so good. Not everything, in my opinion, is made better by a sous vide machine, but Bill sure would fight me on that statement. He thinks the sous vide machine makes everything better. And really what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to take gristly or like kind of tough meat and kind of make it softer, and kind of like loosen it up a little bit and just make it like more pleasant to eat. And for the most part it does do that, but I don't know, sometimes I feel like I can't tell the difference. Alright, so we are in God of War again. Now, if you guys might remember, last time on God of War, we finished the game, or at least we finished the main story of the game. To summarize the main story of the game would be a task that I am not sure I am up to the challenge of. But a really, really, really TLDR is that we won, Odin is dead, Thor is dead, Freyr is dead. Pretty much everybody else that we care about lived. And now Atreus has gone off on his, like, spiritual journey. Whatever he's doing something important. I went back and rewatched those cutscenes over and over and over again, because I wanted to make sure I was getting every detail. And I think, if you guys remember, you know, he almost got blown to smithereens, and he was saved, I'm guessing by Kratos? I don't really know who pulled him through the portal, but somebody pulled him through the portal, but he was unconscious. And when he was being brought back to consciousness, he heard his mother speaking to him. And she said something... Oh god, what did she say? She said something like, you know... Like... Shoot. She said, you know where to go from here, or something like that. It was like something... To me, when I rewatched it, I was like, oh, she's kind of, like, giving him a hint on what to do next. Like, she's giving him... And the weird thing is, like, you know, she would be a ghost or a spirit, but, like, it would not be the first time that Atreus has been able to hear the voices of spirits and stuff. You know, he could hear the voices in the light of Alfheim. I mean, I think Kratos could, too, but Atreus definitely could. So, you know, he probably heard something from his mom, and now he has, like, some journey that he's got to go on. I imagine it has to do with the giants, but either way, it does not include us, the player, or Freya, or Mimir, or Kratos. It does not include us. So now we are journeying alone. Well, not alone. I mean, we have Freya and Mimir and Kratos, but Atreus is not with us, and I have a feeling he will not be with us again this game. Now, again, just to kind of, like, start
Freya.
things off.
When Hildisvini went to Helheim,
hold on, hold that
how
thought.
did he not freeze to death?
A perk of the Jofer.
The boar-shifting warriors of Vanaheim, as wise in statecraft as they are deadly on the battlefield.
So they may shift into whatever form they like.
Sure, so long as the only two shapes they'd like to shift into are human and boar.
Oh, yeah, okay. So they can only turn into boars, but apparently they can withstand the bitter cold of Helheim, which... So, Mimir can do that, I can do that, Atreus can do that, everybody can do that. You're not special, Hildisvini. NC says, no more Odin and R.I.P. Thor. Yes, indeed. And John says, when you watch it back, did you notice anything special in the painting? I have to admit, I watched that part again several times, and I didn't really notice anything out of the blue. To me, like, at first I thought, oh, maybe it's, like, kind of hinting at Egyptian mythology, because when I saw it and then it went away so quickly, I thought, oh, was he kind of, like, posed like how an Egyptian poses in, like, Egyptian, like, artwork, hieroglyphs, whatever. I don't think that that's it. He did have a bunch of people bowing to him, but it also looked like, I don't know. It looked like they were bowing to a statue of him, a golden statue of him. I don't know. If there was anything else that was intended for me to get away from that painting, I could not really tell you. If you think it's just a theory of yours, John, and it doesn't spoil anything that's, like, maybe in the end game that we're about to do, you're more than welcome to tell me what you think about it. Disney says, I met a boar shifter in my D&D campaign a few months ago. He was pretty chill. Wow. See, I like, props to him. Like, if I were to make a D&D character, I don't think the ability to shift into a boar would be my first choice. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of animals I could become, and I don't think a boar would be my first choice. I'm sure there's a reason for that person to want to be a boar. Maybe they're, well, no, I was gonna say maybe they're a Hufflepuff, but Hufflepuffs are badgers. I don't know. I don't know. Why would you, like... Look, everybody's got their favorite animal. I can't judge people for their choice, but I'm just saying there are a lot more cool animals you could shapeshift into than, like, a boar. That's all I'm saying. Freya, why are you over there? What are you looking at? Why is she... Freya, are you okay? Oh, Freya... Okay, so I have Freya in the witch outfit, but admittedly, like, do we think she's cold? I mean, she's barefoot walking on snow right now, but maybe... Let's just pretend that she's got, like, some like, you know... Vanir magic that's, like, keeping her skin warm in this cold. Okay? Because really, what the game wanted me to have her dressed in was actually a new outfit. Let me show you guys. This is the new outfit, the Fate Breaker tunic. This is the gear that she wore when we were all getting ready for war. So, I mean, it's pretty cool looking, but it's basically just a recolor of this one, which is the set that she was wearing when we found her, like, sharpening her sword as Atreus. And I didn't really like that set either, so therefore, I like this one better. I think the red does look slightly better, but I still just don't like the look of Warrior Freya. I just don't. I really hate that. I hate this one, okay, even though this is probably her traditional garb from her people. I really hate this one. Freya in, like, armor, like, I don't know, it just looks off to me. I think she looks far more mysterious and, powerful when she's, like, in her witch stuff. And I say witch, but of course, I don't really mean witch, but you know what I mean. Like, there's something, like, very elegant and also very powerful about this look to me. When we slap her in armor, like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I should be more for, like, the female in, like, traditional, like, usually in games when they give, women characters armor, they, like, give them a ton of cleavage and, like, show a bunch of leg and ass and boobie and stuff. I'm glad that they didn't go that route with Freya. I don't want to see that either, but there's something that just inherently doesn't seem right about this to me. So I'm keeping her in the witch frock. Disney says he was an NPC. Oh, interesting. Okay, I thought you meant, like, you were playing D&D alongside an actual person who chose to make their, like, character, like, a shapeshifter who turns into a boar. The DM gave him a personality, but he was part of the module we're playing. Oh, okay. And John says it was a hint of his power. It was a hint of his power are back? You mean, like, it was a hint that his power is back? And yep, in the painting in God of War 1, 2, 3, when you use the god power, you get bigger, so the people were praying to him. So you think that in a potential future game, he might get the ability to get bigger? You're saying that Kratos might get really big in the next game? Oh no. Oh gosh. So I don't know what I want to do today. I mean, truth be told, we don't have to do anything. Truth be told, we could have been done with the game last episode. I just kind of don't know if I'm ready to be done with the game. And I think the goal going forward, I mean, Lexi was pretty excited when I said this, but we might try to 100% the game. Right now, I have 2 quests that are undone under epilogues, and then we have all of the side quests that we still had from the main part of the game that we just didn't finish. Like, we still have to find the prong fruit, we still have to kill 6 more ravens, we've only got to close 1 more Draugr hole, 4 hell tears somehow. I don't know how... We went through the entire game and we only found 2 of these. I don't know how that's possible, but we need to do the stags. Especially because I am interested in what the Rond of Disruption is, although I imagine it's probably something about, like, parrying attacks. Fit for a king. Oh, these are the Berserkers, so we have 7 more Berserker fights to do. That's actually really intimidating. 9 realms in bloom. We have found 3 of these 9 flowers that we need to collect. And then this says complete... Oh, this is for Muspelheim. Complete the final 6 Crucible challenges. We will do that eventually. That may be something that I do off camera. I don't know. I haven't done anything in this game off camera, but I don't know if you guys watching me do Muspelheim over and over again would necessarily be entertaining. But you guys can let me know how you feel about that. John says, did you do the thing with Brock? If no, I'm not going to say, but if yes, then you can do any side quests. I haven't... If you're talking about going to Brock's funeral, no, we have not done it yet. We were told that there is a funeral being possibly held for him, I think, in Svartalfheim. Which I think is this one, attend the funeral. Should we start with this? Are you suggesting that you think I should start with this, John? I'll start with this. In fact, I probably would have started with this anyway. Lunda is planning to honor Brock's memory at Rabe's Tavern in Svartalfheim. We will attend and pay our respects. Why don't we do that? Why don't we start off the stream with a sad moment? How about that? How about we just go right into that? So I need to find a teleporter. Is there a teleporter in the temple? There used to be. Whether or not there's one these days, I guess we'll find out. How did everybody's weekend go? Did anybody do anything fun? I know it's been 4 days since I saw you guys because we took Tuesday off. Today's Wednesday, by the way, for people watching in the future. We did not do our usual Tuesday stream. And that was scheduling-wise, because I took Saturday as a bonus stream, I had to move things around, and so Tuesday was just like a little bit too jam-packed, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't overloading myself with stuff to do. And honestly, I think I made the right choice, and I feel very rested and like ready to go today. I think if I had tried to stream yesterday, I would have been kind of tired and stuff. All right. Lunda is still here, but she doesn't really... Oh no. Oh no, the teleporter. Who did this? Who did this? They shall pay. I don't know what they shall pay. They shall pay an 11% tax on whatever those rocks cost. And I don't know why 11%. Honestly, they should have to pay for the whole thing. How dare they? Well, okay, where is the closest teleporter then? Nowhere near where I'm at. Okay, we're gonna have to get back on the doggos. Man, remember in the last game when you could actually go into that door in front of us and there was like stuff there? Can't go there anymore though because, oh no, there's snow in front of it. Whatever shall we do as the god of like Sparta? Whatever shall we do? We cannot get into this door because the snow is in the way. Don't you start barking. If you start barking, my doggos will start barking. And they're being... Look at how well-behaved they're being right now. They're being so well-behaved, and you're gonna rile them up. How dare you? Come on, doggos! Mush!
Freya,
oh.
You spoke of your
Okay, wait, don't mush yet.
How did Odin acquire it?
I'll answer this one. Odin disguised himself as the most beautiful person Freyr had ever seen.
Who's that?
This separated Freyr from his sword.
Oh, with embarrassing speed.
I am glad Freyr ultimately retrieved it.
Me too.
So...
My little fool.
Oh, I think I understand what he's saying. I think... So, if you guys remember, Ingrid... When they were talking about Ingrid... oh god, that makes so much sense. Atreus was one... I think Atreus was the one that was asking about this, but he was wondering how Odin got the sword. And we learned that the sword can't be taken. It has to be given willingly, right? That was like the whole thing around Ingrid. So I was like, well, why would Freyr like willingly give Odin Ingrid? So Odin disguised himself as the most beautiful creature, woman, whoever that Freyr had ever seen, and literally got Freyr to give him the sword, thinking that Odin was actually this like beautiful person. Wow. I love that there was no gender attached to that little tidbit of information. Freyr is for sure someone who would sleep with anyone and everyone. Yes! He kind of reminds me... Have you watched Doctor Who, Disney? He reminds me of Jack Harkness a little bit. Maybe not quite as smarmy and, like, charming, but, like, still has that sort of air to him.
Brother, I've
Oh
heard
God,
my
the
share of
whoops.
stories about your homeland, but I'd also heard that you once fought in a tournament.
A tournament?
I fought in many contests.
But this particular one, I heard you did battle with beasts, scoundrels, princesses, the undead, automatons, and history's greatest musician.
Musician?
That's not true, is it?
I would not speak of this.
Fair enough, brother.
Who was the musician? John, do you know who the musician was? What musician did he fight? I'm trying to think back to, like, Greek mythology of, like, which one was, like, the... Was there a god of music? I bet you there's, like, a god of music. It's Apollo. Apollo is one of the Olympian deities in classic Greek and Roman religion and Greek-Roman mythology. The national divinity of the Greeks, Apollo, has been recognized as a god of archery, music, and dance, truth and prophecy, healing and diseases, the sun and light, poetry, and more. Okay, when you're a god, you only get to be a god of one thing, okay? So pick something, Apollo. Jeez. Apollo just taking up all of the things for all of the other gods. Disney says, Captain Jack Harkness. Yep, I've seen the first 3 seasons, 9 and 10. I don't like Matt Smith, so I stopped after, like, 2 of his episodes. Oh, okay. So at least you do know about Jack, then. John, am I right? But is it Apollo? Did he... I mean, obviously, I imagine Apollo probably showed up, but is that who they're talking about when they mention, like, he fought a musician? That'd be pretty funny. Although... Like, Apollo being, like, the god of music doesn't necessarily make Apollo... Like, you wouldn't really explain Apollo as a musician. But, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go to Svartalfheim, and we're gonna go to a funeral. Oh, good times. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so much fun. Are you guys ready to go and be reminded of the pain and hardship that we went through in losing Brock? If I cry, I blame this on John. Really? Y'all don't have any stories to tell in here? You always have stories to tell in here. I guess not. Wow, that's a little bit disappointing. They're chatting it up all the time in Midgard, and as soon as we get to the World Tree, which is like where they always chat it up, nope, not a peep. Alright, where exactly am I going for this quest? And what is that? The last oh, this is one of those, like, Einherjar things, right? Oh, I went to the wrong teleporter. Whoopsie poodle, wait a minute. Sorry, Freya, we're going back in. I should have gone to the other teleporter. I didn't realize. I don't know why, like, I should have thought about that. I just kind of went to the first one that it gave me. John says Apollo was, as well, the god of the sun. He pulled it around the world with flying horses. That's amazing. Do you think they'll ever do, like, just a straight-up, like, reboot of the series and, like, redo the Greek god section? That would be kind of interesting. Do you think they would ever do that, or do you think that's kind of, like, off-limits for a long, long time? Basically, I'm saying I want to experience this version of Kratos in Greek. I mean, then I don't know. It probably wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. I don't think it would work. But like I love Greek mythology. I know more about Greek mythology than I do Nordic mythology. Well, maybe not anymore. Maybe now I know more about Nordic mythology than Greek because of these games. But prior to this, I knew more about Greek mythology, because Hercules is one of my favorite Disney movies. John says, no, he killed them all. No, I know that, John, but I'm saying, like, a reboot. Do you know what I mean when I say reboot? Like, completely start over from scratch. Act as though none of it happened. Start a new game series. Like, start from square one and, like, rewrite the story and how it happens. Again, I don't think I don't think they would do that, at least not anytime soon. You know, maybe in 50 years when they've run out of mythologies to go through, or mythos to go through, then maybe, but I think I'm going the right way. Are we having the funeral in this tiny
Alternate
house?
lyrics to my ballads. Absolutely disgusting.
Oh no, I don't think we've met this character.
Now I wish I could remember something.
The paperwork that man created for me. I had to build a chest just for his violations. A big one.
I taught him.
Oh, we
20
have met
different
this
ways
guy,
to
never mind.
Forge a bolster. Once, he taught me a slightly easier method of wire pulling, and from that day on, called me his apprentice.
Are they shit-talking Brock?
So he was. Gods, I'm gonna miss him.
Hi, y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
So they're talking shit about him, but also they love him. Oh my god, he's there on the table! Wow, his body hasn't decomposed very much, has it? Like, at all, really. His skin complexion looks flawless. He's positively glowing in his death.
I have met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were one of the dumbest creatures I'd ever met. Didn't expect you to be the bravest, too.
This world is a darker place for your leaving it.
We're taking him to the Sverd Sands. It's, in the wetlands near the ferry. We'll wait for you there.
Okay, meet the party at the Sverd Sands. Where exactly is that? That's like down here, isn't it? No. Actually, it's not. Oh, it's all whoa, it's all the way over there. What is the quickest way? I mean, I guess I could just follow the compass, right? John says Hercules was in the game. He was a very big fight. Oh, I imagine. Everybody knows who Hercules is. You know, if you know anything about Greek mythology, you know who Zeus is, and you know who Hercules is. I mean, the Disney movie helped a lot with that, but even before that, Hercules, you know, like, everybody knows who Hercules is. So I would imagine that if, you know, when they were going to deal with him in God of War, they would obviously make him a fairly big thing. I just like Hercules because he has nice muscles. Oh god. I think honestly, oh, excuse me, what are you doing here? This is a peaceful place. How dare you? Oh, thank you, Freya. Oh, Freya, I missed your vines. Although I don't know if I missed, ow, I got hit with Bifrost? 30 minutes into stream and I've already been hit with Bifrost? How dare you? Leave Freya alone. I was gonna make a bad joke about how I missed Freya's vines, but I prefer her TikToks. Because, you know, that's just what I do. I guess I am, like, am I officially shifting into dad territory now in my older age? I think I am. Is it, like, actually, I don't know if we want to tread those dangerous paths, because once upon a time, one of our frequent viewers tried to call Bill Daddy Bill, and I was like, oh dear God, no, don't do that. And now I'm basically saying, hey, should y'all call me Daddy? I don't know if that's the like pathway I want to take the channel down. Could be interesting though, you know. Pain and Panic, hi Hades. Who has the power? Yes, I watch it too. Yeah, Disney's Hercules is just, it's the greatest. Fun fact, actually. Fun fact, but I got to audition for Panic for the Disney cruise line. Did not get a callback, but I did get to audition. So, fun little random actor fact about me, I guess. I would have loved to play Panic. I think that would have been a perfect role for me and my anxiety. Disney says that's why I say Papa Kratos instead of Daddy Kratos. You can call him Daddy. Where am I? Okay, how am I getting to this place, I guess is my question. Let's just follow the compass, because I don't know how to get there. So I think my best chance here is just to simply follow the compass. The compass is magical. The compass is love, the compass is life. If we follow the compass, all will be... Wait, the compass wants me to go in here? Actually, or does it just want me to go around? No, it actually wants me to go in there. Okay. Yeah, the compass works more like a GPS in these games, which I actually think is pretty clever. I like the way the compass works, but sometimes you forget that it doesn't point in a direction. Like, it's not telling me that the marker is necessarily, like, if I just walked in a straight line for 998 meters, that's not how it worked. If I walked in a straight line for 998 meters, I likely would not get to where it wants me to go. It's actually pointing me in the direction of the closest way for me to get to where we are going to go, if that makes any sense. It's showing me the pathway there, more than anything. Oh my god, there are a lot of enemies here. Why are these... Oh, wow, you just got messed up by my cutscene. Oh god, what are you doing? Okay, you know what, actually, enough. This is ridiculous, I'm tired. I literally have killed Odin. Like, I don't know if you're aware, but I killed Odin. So unless you happen to think that you stand a better chance than Odin did, I highly suggest you stop this madness. I don't know, that, and also look at, why is his stun bar at full, but he's not R3able? What is that about? Oh, no. Oh man, you are really not taking damage at this last little bit of health. What is that? Yeah, I know. Oh god, he's gonna blow! That was hectic. Oh, Lunda has something to say. Also, what did I just pick up? John says, Vinny, you can be the goddess of love that fits you more than panic. Wait, isn't...
Hell of a job you did.
Oh, that's
at
Aphrodite,
Ragnarok,
right?
General. Wish I could have been there to see you and Sindri take down Thor and Odin.
That is not what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, we
maybe
heard
not,
this
but
already. Whatever.
It's the story I like best. Important thing is, Odin's paid in full for what he did.
We filled him with a bunch of holes, like
I know
you
it
asked.
doesn't fix what's broke, but it ain't nothing.
Oh, Lunda has such a, like, strong, good heart. I like her a lot. And, let's be real, but her armor set kicks ass.
Hello, Lunda.
Hey, goddess.
Hi, goddess.
About your brother.
She's just, I love her.
I never got the chance to tell you.
Yeah, we heard this
I
too.
know moments like this you're supposed to say sorry and whatnot, but I always known that pretty man had greatness in him.
Pretty man.
That he'd do something amazing one day. And I'm just, I'm proud that now the 9 realms know it too.
I thank you.
Anytime, ma'am.
She's just also very respectful. You know what? They're very, like, Lunda's very respectful. She's funny, she's sweet, she has a big heart. She's tiny and cute. And has, like, I think, like, a glazed over or maybe even a glass eye. I'm not really sure what's going on there. But she's got lots of personality. I like Lunda a lot. I love Brock. I am going to dearly miss Brock. But I'm glad that if any dwarf is going to replace Brock going forward, that it is Lunda. You know, I'm just... If times gotta change, at least let them change in, like, a good way. That's my new motto. That's my new motto. If you gotta change, at least make the change be good. Okay, that's probably a really unhealthy thing to say, actually. Because not all change that is good for you necessarily feels good at the time, but... I don't know. Look, I'm emotionally drained. I'm not willing to make any more big sacrifices in this game, so, that's all I'm saying. Lunda better be here to stay. If they kill Lunda in the next game, oh man, I'm gonna have some things to say about it. Also, I'm really interested to see if Sindri is gonna show up to this ceremony. I mean, he'll obviously be there, right? Well, he doesn't have to be. He probably will be, but then also I could see him not being there because he might resent the dwarves now. I don't know. I don't really know how Sindri feels about, like, the dwarves. I know how he feels about us. I know how he feels about us, but I don't know how he feels about the dwarves. I'm wondering if he will get mad that we are there. Maybe he'll say something like, how dare you be here after you know, like, you're the reason he's dead, how dare you be here, or something like that. I hope not. I don't know. Sindri, I said this on Saturday, but I really don't like this new version of Sindri. This, like... Look, it would be one thing if Sindri just hated us, right? It would be one thing if Sindri just hated us, but, like, otherwise was, like, himself and doing okay. He's not doing okay, though. He's probably constantly crying. It seems like he's shutting himself off from the rest of the world and hermiting up and, like, becoming this kind of, like, jaded, bitter, like, I'm sad for Brock, but I'm even more sad for Sindri because it's hard enough losing a loved one, but then also forcing yourself into this transformation of hating the rest of the world because you've been hurt is, like, horrible, you know? And it's not like it's I understand why he's hurt. I just wish that this was not the way he was reacting, because basically he's taking an already bad situation and he's making it even harder on himself than it already is. So, but we'll see. I mean, I think I might be going the right way. Dear God, I hope I'm going the right way. I mean, so far, I feel like since the compass is sort of relatively still pointing in the direction that I seem to be going, we're probably going to get there eventually. I mean, it's a bit of a way, you know. Canoeing has never been, like, the most quick form of travel for us, but it is. We like canoeing or boating or whatever. We like it. The water's pretty. It's relaxing. I don't know. There is something about that sound. You know, Kratos, like, paddling the water behind us. There's something about that sound that's, like, very peaceful to me. What? Can I, wait, I can dock here? Oh, we can go under this, can't we? Yeah, we've done this before, I remember. So John said that I can be the goddess of love, huh? That's Aphrodite, right? I'm pretty sure that's Aphrodite. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna read this comment, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if this offends anybody. I don't think it's offensive. I think this is just simply a compliment. We got somebody new in chat. I'm just gonna call you Inmuta because I don't know. I don't want to butcher the rest of that. I don't speak Spanish, so I wouldn't be able to properly pronounce any of that. But they say, dude, you should go to Peru because your skin color and eyes, they would already consider you a god. What, like, is that a, I don't know if that's a compliment, if I should, like, that's meant to be a compliment, right? Or is that meant to be like why would they worship me? I'm like, are you saying that they worship white people in Peru? I don't know. Either way, like, I guess thank you if that's meant to be a compliment. I guess I'm just a little bit confused by that statement. I've never had anybody say something like that to me before. I think I'm going the right way still, but we'll find out in a bit. Well, wait. Okay, now the compass, the compass is kind of freaking out, but I think it's just because of the thing in the middle. I mean, I guess this is an appropriate, like, could I have just teleported here? I probably could have just teleported here. But I just wanted to make sure I was, like, going the right way. And it did lead me back right here to this teleporter, so maybe I just wasted some time. But hey, we got to ride in the boat, the canoe. And that's always a fun time. Oh, we're just going back to the Apple Core, aren't we? Is that where we're going?
Damn it.
What is wrong?
I should have changed.
Changed?
Sewn some mourning garb. We're not dressed properly.
We're
Oh.
fine. The dwarves don't typically require formal wear at funerals.
Brock certainly would not.
Perhaps.
Phil, now you've got me thinking of what I might look like with some jewellery around my neck stump. Maybe some gold woven into my beard.
Some jewelry around my neck stump.
For trying.
Mimir. Mimir, I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad that of all the characters they got rid of, it wasn't you, you know? I love me some Mimir. He's first of all, the voice actor who voices Mimir is just top quality voice actor. He's so good. And the dialogue that Mimir has is just always amazing. There's never a okay, technically, I get annoyed at Mimir a lot because he tends to talk when I don't want him to. But everything that Mimir says, you know that when Mimir starts talking, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be good, you know?
There they are.
And he did deliver.
Oh, come on, surely he'll be along. It's his brother.
Let's hope so. Loss can do things to a man. You made it.
So Sindri's not here yet. See, this is what I was afraid of. I was afraid he was either going to be here and he was going to throw a fit that we were here, or he wasn't going to show up at all because maybe, I don't know. Let's just see. Maybe he's going to show up, right? They're not going to, he's going to show up. I believe in him. Oh, God. There's something about seeing Kratos. Am I gonna cry? I'm gonna cry, aren't I? There he is.
I love you.
Atreus is not here, I just realized. He's not with us, so he's not here for the funeral.
Sindri. Blackpuss.
Gets bigger the more you take away.
I probably would have cried at that line if that jerk hadn't ruined it for us the other day, Disney. Still sad, though. Oh, I'm getting... Wait, we're getting the credits now? Oh, man. And oh, Disney, Oh, okay, so that... I think... I'm not 100% sure, but I think that person who made that comment earlier, I think they might be spamming. I don't know. Disney did hide some comments, but she hit a comment from somebody else that, like... Look, I'm gonna glaze over that, because, like, if it is a bot, they don't deserve attention. But anyway. Disney says, same, Vinny. I also wish it hadn't been spoiled for us. Yeah. I mean... Ooh. Listen to this. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit so we can hear this.
Red on white, like blood upon the snow, like blood upon the snow. The ground walked here is a wonder.
Disney says apparently that's okay. Do you say this guy or this? I don't know if it's a band or just a single person, but Hosier, is that how you say that? I've heard of that artist or band, but I don't think I could name a particular song. You know, she says what a beautiful song. John says guy singing was at the Game of Year Awards during doing the music. Nice. I think Disney's probably right. It would make sense. This is amazing. I don't think they would take down... Like, if this is an artist, I don't think they would take down my video if I, like, let the whole song play without me interrupting it, but I am talking a little bit because... I'm just always a little bit paranoid about that. I can't even monetize these videos, but I don't ever want them taken down for any reason, like, you know, music copyright or something. NC says, Vinny, were you about to cry? Oh, I was crying. Like, not like sobbing, but I was crying. I started choking up when I saw Kratos carrying Brock's body to the boat. Because to see Kratos, like, physically in contact with Brock that, like, one last time was, like... I don't know. It sort of made it, like, real. You know, when Brock died, he sort of... Oh, hi, Doogie! Surprise Rose visit! Hello, Doogie! For those that don't know, this is... Here, you wanna come to me? Oh, she does not... She's like, no, I don't... Here, just say hi real quick, kisses. Okay, this is Rose, but she does not want to be here, so I'm not gonna make her be here. Alright. Oh, actually, here, I'm gonna... Wow, the music is getting a little crazy. Wow, listen to this. Oh yeah, you get that sustained note. Wow. Okay, I'm fixing my camera a little bit too, because I forgot to turn autofocus off, and I just looked at myself in the viewfinder, and I was like, oh, I'm very blurry right now. NC says, Brock didn't need to die. Kratos got revenge for Brock. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately... Now, technically, if we're looking at this from, like, just an audience point of view, the people who wrote the story, they could have written it however they wanted to, and they didn't need, quote-unquote, to kill Brock. But I do think that Brock dying is a very realistic thing to happen. You know, in war, all sorts of casualties happen. Lots of people die in war, and war does not really care who you are or like how innocent or guilty you are. So many people who get swept up in the middle of war die. And I think that I think that Brock dying... Honestly, Brock dying was a really good way to motivate me to go from thinking that there might be something redeemable about Odin to being like, nah, Odin, you're a shitbag and you're gonna die now. Like, when he killed Brock, I went from maybe possibly in like 1% of my brain thinking he could have a little bit of good in him to thinking, no, this guy is actually like the scum of the earth, worst person of the year award. And that, honestly, that made the end of the game more exciting for me. I was so ready to kill Odin. There was no other thought in my mind. And normally I'm a very, like, gray area, like, I think that there's nuance to everything. I don't care what good intentions Odin might have had of wanting to find out the secrets of the universe. Nothing is worth the hardship that he caused. Nobody should have to suffer for one person's curiosity, you know? He basically used everyone as stepping stones to try to get something that he was obsessed... I mean, he was obsessed. It was obsession that drove him. And... Dear God, music, my God, it's so good. This music... They played that music during the end of the game in the other credits, and... Oh man, I just gotta say, this... I didn't think that anything could beat the first game soundtrack, and this game soundtrack blows it out of the water. I think that, especially that little bit in that song that we just heard, easily one of the best pieces of music from either of these two games. Disney says, I get that Sindri was still upset about losing his brother, but I'm also glad that he didn't pick a fight or anything. I hope that he doesn't come back as, like, a boss or something in, like, the next game. I don't think they would do that to him, but you never know. It really just depends on how bitter he is towards Kratos. Maybe he will someday, maybe in the next game, he'll pop up out of the blue and, like, help us or something. I don't know. I also, like, we need to play more of this game to figure out how much validity there would be to having a next game. I imagine there will be a next game set in this storyline with, like, Loki on his journey and Kratos on his journey, and probably still set in the Nordic universe, but I don't know. We'll have to see how much of it gets wrapped up in, like, the side quest stuff that we're gonna do. I imagine not a whole lot. I imagine the only thing that probably will get super wrapped up for us is that we will probably kill the new Valkyrie Queen, Gná. I think we'll probably kill her, but I don't know if Sigrun would go back to being the Valkyrie Queen, or if there doesn't need to be a I mean, now they're shield... What they call them? Shield Maidens? Isn't that what they called them? I don't know. John says, as a singer, Vinny, if there was a stage show for God of War, like a musical, would you think that would be cool? I would... I mean, I always love musical adaptations of anything. I think God of War would be a little bit strange. To me, I feel like... Look, even the manliest of men can be on Broadway. Being in a Broadway show's not manly, but I do think it would be a little weird to see Kratos burst out into song and dance. Like, even I, who is willing to suspend with a lot of disbelief for a lot of musicals, I think that it may be a little strange to see Kratos burst out into song and dance. Now, maybe if everybody else in the musical burst out into song and dance around Kratos and he was the only character that didn't, I think that would actually probably work pretty well. And might be pretty funny. Actually, that could be pretty funny. If everybody else burst out into song and dance around Kratos, and Kratos was the only one that didn't partake in it. I think it could work if they did something like that, but otherwise I think it would be pretty strange if he sang and danced. Disney says God of War could be a good stage play, but I wouldn't say musical. I can't see Kratos singing. Yep. Disney wrote that actually before I said any of what I just said, so, you know, there's our, like, minds linking up again, Disney. Disney, what do you think about my no Kratos singing concept? Do you think that would work? I think it'd be funny. But also, I guess at that point you have to question, like, is God of War supposed to be a comedic musical? Probably not. I don't know. But it would be funny. It would be super funny. I don't know. I've talked about this too before. I think it would be interesting to see the story go off into a different mythos. Like maybe if they dealt with Egypt, but according to what Artemis said, they have already dealt with Egyptian mythology in the comics. But I guess at that point you have to ask yourself, how canon are the comics? Are the comics so canon that, like, they can't make a game that would, like, Artemis specifically said that if they did a game after this one set in Egyptian mythology, that it would have to be a prequel. Like, it would have to come before these games, because apparently it already has happened in the comics or something. Unless they just say F it and pretend like the comics don't exist. And honestly, from a player of, like, just somebody who's played only the 2018 and Ragnarok, you could pretend like none of that happened and I wouldn't know any, like, one way or the other, because they haven't mentioned any of it in either of these two games. Disney says musical with everyone but Kratos singing is also funny. I think, yeah, I mean, I think it would be funny. Do I think it would ever happen? No, I don't think it would. You know, not everything has to be turned into a musical or a stage play or a movie, you know? Nowadays, you know, they're trying to turn all of these video games into movies, and I don't think a lot of them translate well. Mostly because I think that they do intrinsically bad things that mess them up. Like, if they would trust that the games have validity to them on their own, and they didn't try to, like, Hollywoodify the movie, and just trusted that the games knew what they were doing and kind of, like, really tried to replicate the feel of the game in the movie, I think it would be, a lot of these game to movie transitions would be better. Like, I love World of Warcraft. I did not love the World of Warcraft movie. Or, well, it's technically just called Warcraft, but I was so excited for it. You know, at that point, I had been a WoW fan for over a decade. And, it featured Gul'dan, who's, like, one of my favorite characters in the WoW lore, from, like, a villain point of view. And, they disappointed me with it. There was just a lot wrong with it, and I think that it just had to do with the fact... Well, I mean, first of all, it didn't help that, like, the humans were all played by humans, and then the orcs were CG. Well, technically the orcs were humans with CGI over them, but I think that either the humans needed to be CGI-ified, or they needed to do, like, practical effect orcs. It needed to be one or the other. I think having the mix between real-life humans and then also, like, the orcs being CGI-ified, it was a little bit weird, but then also there was just, like, a lot of pacing issues. There were a lot of changes that they had made from, like, the actual game story-wise that I didn't appreciate. There were some good things. Not everything was irredeemable in the Warcraft movie. I really liked the way that they showed Fel magic, like how they portrayed it. That was pretty cool. But ultimately, game to like film tends to fail because the people who are in charge of making the movie come from a Hollywood background and not from a gaming background. And I think in order to make a successful gaming adaptation film or television show, you need to probably have at least played some video games. That's just my opinion. And unfortunately, I think that it's starting to change now that video games are becoming more mainstream, but previously in Hollywood, if you were in film as like a movie director, you probably didn't have time to play video games, or you felt like video games were beneath you know? Nowadays, I think there's a lot more crossover. You see actors all the time who are like, oh yeah, I play World of Warcraft in my spare time, and, you know, that kind of stuff, but it's definitely not something you see very often. Storm is here. Hello, Storm. How are you doing tonight, friend? It's been so long since well, I mean, it hasn't been that long, but it feels like a long time even if just a week passes. Honestly, the 4 days that I took off felt like a long time. And I know that I can talk with you guys in Discord, and I do talk with you guys in Discord, but there's something different about talking with you guys in Discord and talking with you guys in live chat. I don't know what it is. I know what it is. It's because I actually get to physically speak words to you. And I think with at least one person physically speaking words, conversations can have a little bit more depth to them than like text to text, but still. Disney says Storm exists? he was here. Oh my god, music! Yes! Oh my god, the chills! It's like the main theme, but... Oh no, this isn't the main theme. This is Thor's music. That's how... This is what plays when we start the streams. This is Thor's theme song. Thor has a really good theme song. Disney says the composer for God of War has murdered Vinny. Call the police. Please! Somebody call an ambulance! But not for me. I love that. That's one of my favorite memes. There's like an old guy. I don't even know what it's from. I legit don't even know if it's like from a television show or what it is, but it's like an old guy, and he's like trying to get into his car, and then like somebody comes up to him, like trying to like rob him and get him like get into his car and get his car keys and stuff. And he's like, help! Somebody call an ambulance! And then like in the next frame, it's like it's shown in like a comic strip form usually, and then in the final frame he goes, but not for me, and he's like holding a gun and pointing it at the burglar. It's really funny. I don't know. Y'all know how I love me some memes. John says, did you like the Warcraft movie? Well, no. No. Based on what I just said, you know, where I talked in length about how I did not like the Warcraft movie very much, I would say it's safe to say that I did not like the Warcraft movie very much. I mean, I did see it. Would I watch it again? You know what I could do instead of watching the Warcraft movie? I could play World of Warcraft. And I think that the 2 hours spent playing World of Warcraft would be better spent than watching the movie about World of Warcraft. But honestly, I know that not everybody hated it. There were some people who legitimately loved it, and I am not going to tell them that their opinions are wrong. I'm just going to tell them that I don't share their opinion. And honestly, it's been so long since I've seen the movie, all I really remember about it is that I did not like it, but I couldn't point out, like, the points that I've made about it are about as much as I could tell you about why I didn't like it. There was a lot more, but it's been so long since I've seen it, I've forgotten it. Honestly, it's less forgetting it and more like I have repressed it from my memory because it's too painful to think about. Do I want to skip this cut, or this, normally I don't skip credits, but we technically have watched credits already for this game. If I press a button here, what happens? Oh, I can hold back. This isn't gonna, like, hurt the quest, though. Let's just try this. The music is really good, but I want to, like, actually play the game tonight. And the credits in God of War are notoriously long. Like, literally, when we did 2018, we sat through the entire credits because I knew there was that cutscene at the end, and I didn't want to miss it. These credits are different, I think. This feels different. I don't think there was a cutscene we just missed by me doing that. But the credits in 2018, if I remember correctly, they were literally 45 minutes long. Like, actually 45-minute long credits. And I think that is impressive and needed because everybody who worked on the game should be credited. But dear God, as a player, I don't want to sit through 45 minutes of credits. Lunda.
Forgive Sindri. He's just, I mean, you know.
Well, he's hurting. He's hurting, so it's understandable, but I still don't love it. I don't love how it's turned out. I wish we could make amends with Sindri somehow. John says it's an hour long on this one. Jeez!
I wrote that dirge for him.
What's it called?
Something profane.
He wouldn't have it any other way.
So wait, is he saying that the name of the song is something profane, or is he saying that the actual title of the song is quote-unquote something profane? Like, is he saying that the name of the song is so profane that he can't even say the name of the song, or is he saying the actual name of the song is, you know, quote, something profane, end quote? Probably the second one, but I don't know.
I don't know if there's anything beyond the light. Afterlives after afterlives or whatever you. But if there is, well, I imagine he's causing one crazy ruckus there.
Yeah. Yeah, so... I mean, I imagine they're not going to explain this, but they did say, you know, Odin denied him of, you know, an afterlife. His soul's not even being sent to Helheim. So, like, how, though? What exactly did Odin... Like, did Odin stab him with a special poison? I mean, I noticed his dagger was, like, glowing purple. So, you know, I imagine that's the, oh, you know, the magical dagger of if I stab you with this, you don't get to go to Helheim dagger. But, like, how does Odin have this? And also, did I just see my camera try to focus again? Oh, you better not have. I changed that in the controls. No, I turned autofocus off. That was weird. No, I don't, okay. Maybe that was just a trick of the light. It was just the wind. Disney says, we made it through almost exactly 20 minutes of credits before you said, I'm done. LOL, 20 minutes isn't bad. Yeah, 20 minutes even is a long time for credits. 20 minutes is a long time for credits, even on its own. An hour is... I don't want to say it's what was I going to say? It's not like I'm not offended by the thought of an hour-long credits. I'm glad that they gave me a way to skip it. If they hadn't given me a way to skip it, I would say that was, like, not cool, you know? But since they gave me a way to skip it, I think that's perfect. You know? The credits are in the game. If you want to read every single name of every single person who worked on this game, then they are there, and that person has been credited. You know, otherwise, though, we can skip it, which is what I wanted to do. You know, I try to watch all of the credits when I can, but... After 2018's credits, I knew better. I knew better than to sit there and watch all of those because of the previous game's credits. Okay, so we've done that. I almost had the urge just now to ask, did we get any rewards for that? But that would kind of be... It's not a very nice thing to say, right? Alright, we went to Brock's funeral. Did I get anything for it? Because obviously that's not what I mean. That is not what I mean. I don't think that was a waste of time because I didn't get anything for it. But, you know, it did occur to me, like, did I get anything from that? Did I get, like, a new shield rod? Did I get a, you know, chaos flame or something? Oh, you know what? We never got to tell Brock the story about the blades. Oh, dude. That would have been perfect. Wouldn't that have been perfect if Kratos would have told Brock the story of his blades or something as like a last thing for him during the ceremony? I don't know if I want to say missed opportunity because that might have broken up the pacing a little bit, but I think that would have been a nice thing. Like if if Kratos had stopped for a moment to tell Brock the story of his blades. Because Brock, the entire game, was like, one day you're going to have to tell me the story of those blades, or something like that. And we never did. John said, do squirrel first, then you can do anything you like. I can do anything I like anyway, John. Let's be real. You just want me to do the Ratatosker quest. When you say squirrel, do you mean you want me to do the one with the deers? You want me to do this one. Return the stags to Ratatosker? You want me to go find the stags? Is that the one you want me to do? Because that's the only one I can see that's related to Ratatosker. Because we did all of the leaned worms. That was how we got our last Gale Spark to make that Gale Flame to upgrade our spear, so we could get level 8. And now we are, I guess, are on our way to level 9, but I don't know. You know what we could do? We could go back today and we could fight that triple Berserker battle. Do you guys remember that battle in the desert in Alfheim? Where there's 3 of them and they were all skull level quality to us? Well, they're probably not skulls to us anymore. Whether or not I'll be able to take them on, I guess we'll have to see, but I'm pretty strong now. Disney says, now that we know the stags represent the seasons, I want to see what they all look like. And too many berserkers do that too. All right, we'll start with the stags. So we need to go back to, God, we have to go back to Vanaheim for those, because if there's one thing that I'm certain of, it's that we did not spend enough time in Vanaheim. We definitely, look, my biggest critique of this game, by far, is that there's just not enough to do in Vanaheim. I really wish that there was more to do in Vanaheim. I just think that they went a little bit skimpy. Like, honestly, of all of the stuff they could have done with Vanaheim, and they just decided to do nothing there. Literally, you just walk in and you go, oh, hi, this is Vanaheim, and then you leave. There's, like, absolutely nothing to do there. All right, I'm done being snarky for, like, 2 seconds. Okay, one of them was in the pools, or I should say near the pools. So we'll go grab that one first, because I remember where that one is.
To Vanaheim, then.
By the way,
like Lady Sif managed to convince the old boar to shelter the Aesir refugees.
It was his idea.
Oh?
To foster peace among the Vanir and Aesir.
That's brilliant. Shifty bastard must be trying to prove he can out-diplomat me.
At least he's not convincing her to marry someone, like some other diplomats would.
Uh-oh.
A deservedly low blow, Your Majesty.
Anytime.
Luckily, though, if she strikes low, Mimir, you don't really have anything there anymore to hit. She can't kick you in the nuts when you don't have nuts anymore, Mimir. So, like, let's just look on the bright side of things. Also, where the heck is my door? It's taking a long time. So I was gonna say, if you were watching the stream and you're enjoying the stream tonight, remember to do your civil duties and like the stream. Because I see we got 8 people in here and only 7 likes, so one of y'all's. One of y'all's is holding out on me. John says, and Berserker as so has King. Disney is very right with lots. I think I know what you're saying there. And Disney says hydration. I've been hydrating a lot. Every single time somebody said something in any cutscene, or any time Lunda was talking when we were listening to all that, I took a drink. I've been hydrating. In fact, the last week or so of streams, I've been hydrating so well that by the end of stream, I have to pee so bad. I don't have to pee right now, but by the end of tonight's stream, oh man, yes I will. All right, I think it's down here somewhere. Aha, it's over here. So let's take a guess. This one is kind of yellowy looking. I'm gonna guess. So there is one that looks like fire. It's red, and I think that one's probably gonna be summer. So this one has to be. Oh, but wait, is that one icy? Oh, that one might be icy though. But I thought I remember seeing a blue one. Is this gonna be the winter one? I think this could be the winter one.
Time of rebirth.
Oh, spring. Okay.
Oh, I've missed the smell of those flowers. I'm sorry, kid. Just come back already.
I'm sorry, I still don't understand what he's saying there. And he can't be talking to Atreus, because Atreus is not even with us anymore. Disney says, I have noticed that you've been hydrating really well. We must water our Vinny so he can grow. Okay, did we just feed the
That's
stag?
right. We got more food at home. Come on.
I have to say, quite a nice change of pace helping these stags get home. For a moment, I was worried we'd have to kill them.
Yes.
You had a plan to kill.
Dane? Or is it supposed to be pronounced Diane? I mean, it's not really in that order, but you know. Faye once spoke to me of Dane, the stag of spring. She called him the dead one, for the season of rebirth can never come without death to lead the way. The thought came as a comfort to me, as she knew it would. Rebirth can't come without death? That doesn't sound very comforting to me.
Didn't you?
Yes.
I mean, if you believe in, like, rebirth and stuff like that, then sure, I guess that means there's life after death, but... I don't know. I kind of don't believe that. Well, I mean, I don't know what I believe. I believe in science, and that's basically it right now in my life. So I'm not a particularly religious person, and I'm not... Look, I would be lying if I said I didn't wish there was an afterlife. You know, like when Rose inevitably dies, because she will probably die within my lifetime unless I die by a freak accident before her, I'm going to be heartbroken. And I probably will wish that, you know, there is some place, some afterlife where, you know, when I die, I will be able to see her again. But as much as I want that to be true, I don't know if I believe that that is the case. But, you know... That's like a really heavy topic that I'm going to now cleverly move away from because I know better. I'm putting up that big proverbial, like, stop sign that I was talking about earlier, about overthinking things. Remember that? Remember that conversation? Let's not overthink it. All I know is that right now in life, I'm playing God of War and I'm having a really good day. And that's, to me, what matters in this moment. Oh, and Storm says, it was me. Wait, what was you? It was you... It was you what? Hydrating? I don't know what you talking about, Storm. Look at these birds. They're really pretty. That's all. That's my thought. They're just really pretty, though. They're very, like, exotic looking. Like, you definitely look like you'd see them in a jungle, which is, that's a good thing, because I don't know if y'all know this, but... Well, okay, so technically we're not in a jungle right now, but Vanaheim, in general, is a jungle. So, you know. Oh no, it's a doggo! Okay, wait a minute. I have the answer for this. I'm slowing down time. I'm going to get rid of your barrier. And then I'm just gonna punch you to death. Oh, come on now. No. Bad doggo! Oh yeah, get destroyed! Dude, the Lunda set just absolutely rips apart this game. It rips this game a new one. And I'm okay with that, because, like, it's the same reason I didn't play on Give Me a Challenge difficulty. I did not really want bleeding edge difficulty here. I just wanted to, like, play the game for the story, mostly, you know? What's what? What is she saying? What do you mean, what's that? What's what? Freya, are you high? Have you taken over the...
Those aren't natural.
Wait, what?
They are a bit odd.
The whirlwinds?
What would you have us do about them?
We could return at night. Evening air has a way of changing things.
Do you guys see whirlwinds? Whirlwinds? I don't see any whirlwinds. What on earth is she talking about? Freya, I think you might actually be on acid right now. I do not know what she's talking about. Disney says I have... Oh, no, I already read that. Oh, Storm says, the missing like. Oh, the missing like was you. Ah, I see. Well, technically now we're still missing a like, but it's okay. It's okay. I ain't gonna badger you guys about it anymore. Well, that's not true. Not, like, anymore, but just, like, I usually ask, like, two, maybe 3 times a stream. And that's about all I feel like I should do, because any more than that gets annoying. To not only you, but to me, too. I don't like having to ask for likes, but, you know. It is part of my job, unfortunately. We all have parts of our job that we don't like, but we still have to do them. Alright, I'm setting it tonight because apparently there are cyclones. I don't know where they are, but Freya seems to... Freya is seeing cyclones. And I'm not seeing cyclones. Oh, you know what? One of the stags was over here. Wait, I remember where another one was. Like way over here, though. So it's going to be a little bit of a jog. What is that? Oh, no, is that a wisp? Oh, no, we don't like wisps. Do you know why we don't like wisps, Disney? It's because we don't like whites. You know... This series probably has single-handedly been a gold, like, the biggest gold mine of, like, if you wanted to take Vinny out of context, you could easily do it. This game. Just because of all of the things that I've said, but especially that one particular... Look, who decided that we were gonna name an enemy in this game a white? I understand that it's W-I-G-H-T, and that it's not the color white. It's not a commentary on a race of people or a skin color, but when I say it like I don't like whites, it does kind of trick the mind into thinking I'm saying something else. And I don't know if that's a good thing. I mean, I take it as a humorous thing because I obviously know that I don't mean it, but like, gosh, hopefully nobody thinks that I mean that. I think the stag... Oh, I remember where it is. It's over where we found Burger. And I think he was through here. See how good my memory is. I think we go through here. Aha! Yep, there it is. This has to be the winter one. Has to.
The stag of winter.
Mm-hmm.
It looks hungry.
Come on already. Just come back with me. I don't care how hungry you are.
Doesn't Mimir say something like, I think that it cares how hungry it is? I don't know. Maybe I said that. maybe that was my commentary. John says white is from Lord of the Rings 2. Like W-I-G-H-T, Lord of the Rings had whites in them.
I do not like you.
I get that a lot.
2 down, halfway there.
All right. This one is called... Oh, dear Lord. What is that? I've seen a lot of symbols, and I don't remember seeing that one. Durafor? I don't know. I'm just going to say this one is Durafor. In our journey to deliver Faye's ashes, it was a Jotnar statue of Durafor, the Stag of Winter, that aided our passage through the Mountain of Midgard. I remember that statue, and I remember them talking about it. It is only fitting... When Atreus was too excited to sleep, Faye would sing of the thriving slumber, the sleep of winter that allows for the dreaming of spring. The body needs rest, she would say, but the soul needs to dream. Boy, I sure wish that I could hibernate and go to sleep for the winter, because I wouldn't like to not be awake for it, TBH. But that is just not how the human body works, is it? Because only bears and other some such animals get to have the pleasure of napping during the winter. No, Vinny has to be conscious during the winter and has to suffer the cold. I was thinking about trying to take a teleporter to go to, I think it's the, is it the ravine? Wait, no, that's not even the right realm. I think it's over here. God, okay. I remember the one in the pools, the one that we're at now. The other two, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, little bit more fuzzy in my brain. I remember seeing them but I don't remember where. I think one of them was in the sinkholes. So let's go to the sinkholes and look for one there. At any rate, there was an Ornir chest that we didn't open up that was kind of like in this area, so we could try to figure out how to do that. So actually, a thought just occurred to me. I think this is a good time to bring this up since we kind of don't have anything immediate to talk about in the game or pertaining to the game, but I don't know how long or how many... I don't know how many more streams of this game we have left. Not because I'm, like, threatening you with, like, ending the, you know, I just don't know how many more we have left. We might end tomorrow. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I literally do not know how much content is left in the game. I'm planning on doing the content, but I don't know how long it will take. It could be, you know, tomorrow could be our last stream. Probably not. I'm telling you right now, definitely not. We probably have at least 4 or 5 more streams left of this game, just based off the fact that I have like 7 berserkers left. Unless we knock them all out in like one stream, which could happen. I mean, we did kill like 4 Valkyries in one stream when we did 2018. But either way, not the point. Point is that eventually, in the near future, we will be switching to a different game. And right now, I don't know what game I want to do. I have options in here. I'm actually going to pull this up because some of you might be interested in this. Disney, you might be interested in this. So I made a roadmap for myself and for the channel. And this also brings up a separate topic that I want to lightly touch on now, and we can go into more depth on, like maybe in the Discord or in another stream. But I wrote down dates for all of the major game releases that are coming up in the next, basically 6 months, because no games are slated, as far as I'm aware, for the end of this year. Some of them are like, you know, they say they're coming in like winter 2023, but they don't give you an actual, like, concrete date. The games that I have written down here, I know the exact day that they are releasing, and so they are on my list. The rest of January, there's nothing coming out that I care about. Nothing that I personally want to play or play on the channel. February, however, we've got 2 games coming out that I'm incredibly interested in playing. One of them is a, for sure, no doubt in my mind, we're probably playing it the very day it comes out. No matter what I'm doing at the time, I'm probably switching to this game. And that is Octopath Traveler 2. That comes out on February the 24th, okay? I am beyond excited for that game. If you haven't watched my Let's Play of Octopath Traveler 1, I would highly recommend it. It's a great game. It's a turn-based RPG, but it's set in what I like to call a, like, kind of 3D, 2D, like, storybook setting, like, art style. It's absolutely gorgeous. The stories are very enjoyable, the characters are very enjoyable, the gameplay is very enjoyable. I love Octopath, and the music is amazing. Look, as much as I just talked up the God of War soundtrack and the God of War Ragnarok soundtrack, I will tell you that, in my honest opinion, the award in my mind for best gaming soundtrack ever is the Octopath Traveler soundtrack. Seriously. Like, I have, on multiple occasions, listened to that soundtrack from beginning to end, and I love it every time I hear it. I get goosebumps. So that comes out on the 24th of February. We're playing that, for sure. The other thing that comes out in February, and this is the thing that I mentioned we may need to have, like, a further discussion about, maybe in a different stream, or we can talk about it tonight, but I don't want to get stuck on the topic too much. But Hogwarts Legacy is coming out on the 10th. Now, I personally, growing up, Harry Potter was something that was very, like, ingrained in my childhood. I read those books like 10 times over. I've seen the movies like 10 times over. I love Harry Potter. And I grew up playing the Harry Potter games. Like, I own, I think it's Chamber of Secrets specifically for the GameCube. Like, I could probably go into my living room right now and pull out the actual, like, box for it. And I think I have Sorcerer's Stone as well. And I loved those games, but I always felt like they fell a little bit short. They always felt like they were kind of like... they were good and they were enjoyable, but they were janky when you compared them to like major AAA games. And I always really wanted like a really big open world, like AAA quality, you know, Harry Potter experience. And Hogwarts Legacy looks like it might actually very well deliver on that. So I've been excited about it for a long time, but as a lot of you may or may not know, J.K. Rowling is not really the most liked person on the planet right now. She's very openly expressed opinions against trans people, specifically saying that they are not valid in the way that they would like to feel valid. And I disagree. Even though I understand where she's coming from with her viewpoint on it, I think she's like seriously misguided and she's doing a lot more harm than she is good. So I want to make that very clear. My stance is that I do not disagree with her. I vehemently oppose what she says. But also, she did create something that was like a huge part of my childhood, and I am naturally excited for a game like Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I want to do it on the channel, but I don't want to do it on the channel if it is going to make my viewers feel like they are not heard or not relevant or not valid. If me playing a game like Hogwarts Legacy, you know, because the thing is in my opinion, J.K. Rowling has not creatively been a part of the process of making this game. She's not the one writing the story. She's not the one writing the characters. It is simply a game that takes place in her universe. Now, will she benefit from the game releasing? Yes. It is her IP. She's definitely going to be making money off of it. And does the Harry Potter IP, which is her IP, grow as a result? Absolutely. Is that something that I want to necessarily feed into? Like I said, I have opinions on J.K. Rowling, and I vehemently oppose what she says. I don't think she maliciously thinks that, like, you know, LGBTQ people in general, let alone trans people, are, you know, should be shot and killed in somebody's backyard by a firing squad. I don't think she is maliciously necessarily attacking people, but the people that she's retweeting, the people that she's agreeing with, are doing those things, and so therefore, by extension, she sort of is too. I feel very conflicted about this. I think Disney probably will have, like, an opinion on this, and I'm interested to hear Disney's opinion. I guess I will say this. I have at least 3 viewers that I know of, 3 subscribers, at least, this is bare minimum, that are trans, okay? Or transitioning. And you... and I'm speaking directly to those people that I know of, but also anybody who's watching who may be on any kind of spectrum of anything. Your, like, emotions, your ability to live out and be who you are and have people accept you for who you know you are is more important to me than playing a video game on my channel. I do really want to play this video game, and I think that there will be a lot of fun to be had playing it, but I just want to know the opinions of you guys. You know, what I don't want to do is to go into a game and then make people, like, hurt people's feelings, or make them feel like I'm supporting something that is, like, directly hurting them, you know? Disney said, I'd say do one stream whenever you want and see how it goes and see how people feel and base your decision on the response. I think that's a pretty level-headed way to go about it, Disney. I think that's a pretty level-headed way to go about it. I might ask specifically in the Discord, you know, I don't know, should I DM the people that I know are, you know... I mean, I'll just pose it as a question in the Discord, and I'll say, hey guys, these are my thoughts, these are my feelings. How do you feel about me playing the game? Would it hurt you personally if I did? Would you feel like you couldn't be a part of the streams? Like, because what I don't want to do either is alienate people. You know, I still want them to come to my streams and be a part of the community and feel like they're part of a family. And if I'm doing a game that makes them feel like they're not a part of the family, then I don't want that either. So, I don't know. Storm says concur. I think that that's a good idea. I like that idea. I'm still, like I said, I'll still pose it as a question in the Discord, but I think doing one stream to kind of like test out the waters and see how people feel about it. Honestly, we could do one stream and I could be like, oh, this is not as good as I thought it would be, and then not even want to do any more streams on it. But I do think that that's a pretty good idea, Disney. John says, well, if you want to try King and the Val Queen, very, very long stream because OMG hard is no joke. We'll see about that. Do you think Gna is harder than Sigrun was? I mean, I am playing on a difficulty lower in this game than I was in the previous game, and I did beat Sigrun, although Sigrun took, like, the end of one stream and, like, 45 minutes of the next stream to beat. So, she took a lot of attempts. NC says Gna is too hard. Yes, but NC, you also told me... Do you remember, NC, it was one of the first times you were in here, and we came across a Berserker, and you said, no, don't do it, it's too hard. And then I said, don't worry about it, NC. Like, why are you such a baby? I'm gonna get in here, and I'm gonna destroy this. And then I two-shot it. Huh? NC, maybe the only difficulty here is your own fear, NC. Maybe you just gotta believe in yourself and believe in Vinny more. Have you pondered that? Some food for thought, NC. Some food for thought. Okay, I do not know... Oh, wait! I do! Wait, hold on. My brain is doing miraculous things. Okay, hold on. Wait. I think I know where one of the stags are. One of them. I don't know where I still don't think I know where the other one is, but I do think I know where one of them is. Unfortunately, I need to be over there. Not over here. I'm on the wrong side of the river. You seem to be on the wrong side of the river. And then, I'm trying to reference the mummy. What does he say? He says, like, you seem to be on the wrong side of the river. And then Brendan Fraser is like, oh no, he's like, we seem to have all of the horses or something like that. And then Brendan Fraser's like, oh yeah, Benny, you seem to be on the wrong side of the river. And then he's like, oh crap, we're on the wrong side of the river. I think that's how that goes. Disney, I know you've watched The Mummy. You can probably, you probably know what it actually is. NC says she will destroy you. No, you, NC. Have you checked everything is maxed out? I'd see one of your slots on ability list was not clicked. Oh, ability list. You mean skills? You mean this thing? The thing is like, yes, you're right. You're right. I haven't purchased this yet. And I mean, I can purchase this now. It's no skin off my back. But I will tell you, I actually turned off some of these abilities because I don't use these weapons. There's no point to have these. Like, sure, I can buy this, but there's literally no point. I don't use these weapons, so these don't do anything for me. Freya, on the other hand, I do need to upgrade Freya. And wait, what is this? Oh, this is for the spear. Yeah, so, I mean, I can put some XP in all this stuff, and I will. I'm probably not going to do it right now. Although, let's go ahead and max out Freya. Freya, I will max out. I'll do that for Freya. Because we want Freya to, like... We want her to be good, you know? Oh, maybe I thought I was going to be able to buy everything. And I can't buy everything. Well, we can almost buy everything, though. The only thing we can't buy is this. When Kratos sends an enemy flying backwards, press square, and she dashes toward the enemy and strikes them for high damage. How often do I knock enemies backwards? Actually, probably quite often. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll buy this when we get more XP. Disney says, I love that movie. Good memory, Vinny. It's just a funny part in that movie. That's why I remember it. Okay, that's a lie. I remember it because I've seen The Mummy like 10 million times. It is one of my favorites. And not just... Look, here's an interesting perspective. In high school, I had the hots for Brendan Fraser, and I still do. Don't get me wrong, okay? Do not misconstrue my words or my intentions here. Brendan Fraser's still hot AF in that movie. But I have to admit that as an adult, going back and watching it, I sort of now have a thing for, I think his name is Arnold. Is it Vaslu or Vaslu? I don't know how to say his last name. But he plays Imhotep, the mummy. He kind of hot too, actually. He's kind of hot too. And it may just be because he's, you know, shirtless and in a loincloth. But, like, do you need any other reasons? Oh, you thought you got me, huh, plant? Is that the first time I've actually exploded one of those, but not, like, gotten hit from it? Joke's on you, plant. Joke is on you. And hey, look, I'm gonna guess this is the stag of, like, autumn or fall. That's my guess. Wait, is there no dialogue? Where's the dialogue at? Why is Ratatosker's, like, personality not saying anything here? How do I know which one this is? Why is everyone so quiet?
Thanks for saving the realms and all that.
He normally has something smarmy to say.
Style, but thanks.
You're welcome, he means to say.
Alright, well this one was called Dunir. Once during a great storm, Faye told me the story of Autumn's stag. Okay, so yeah, it is Autumn. Dunir, also called the Sound of Thunder. To my regret, I remember it a little. I only remember her, the fire in her eyes, the passion in her voice, her very being animated by the colors of the season and the ferocity of the winds. The memory of her spirit long outlives her words. NC says if you go to where you meet Surtur, you'll find there's a side quest, but... Okay, NC, don't tell me stuff like that. Stop it! Let me... I know that that's not really that spoilery, but we will go back and we'll comb through all of the realms, okay? If we start getting to the end and I'm like, okay, we're reaching the end, and you're like, oh, but wait, I know Vinny hasn't done this one thing yet, he didn't find it, then I feel like you can probably say stuff like that and it'll be okay. But for right now, since we just started the end game stuff, let me kind of just, like, stumble across stuff. And you don't have to retract it or anything, NC. I'm not worried about that, but, yeah. John says, don't know how to spell his name right. What's your favorite Brendan Fraser movie? Well, I mean, obviously The Mummy. I do also kind of... Look, I don't think the movie itself is very good, but I like him in George of the Jungle. Not for, like, any particular reason. Not... Disney could... Do you think there could be a particular reason why George of the Jungle, like, sticks in my memory? I don't know. I mean, you know, I mean, no particular reason, but like he's pretty good in that one. He's good in that one. Honestly, past that, like, I don't really watch a whole lot of Brendan Fraser movies. I don't really want, and I will say that from the Mummy movies, my favorite character is actually Evie, who's played by Rachel Weisz. I think she is a phenomenal actress, and she's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. I mean, like, literally, if I were to ever have any sort of attraction toward a woman, it would probably be Rachel Weisz or Catherine Zeta-Jones. I think what I've discovered is that, like, I'm not attracted to women, but if I were attracted to women, they would probably be, like, dark-haired, like, Italian women, I think is kind of, or, like, and I don't know what ethnicity either of them are. I think Rachel Weisz probably has German in her, right? Because Weiss is like that's like a German word, isn't it? Or a German last name. Disney says, I'm sure I don't know what you mean. I'm sure, Disney, I'm sure. John says the caveman one was fun. I think we're talking about the same movie, yeah, George of the Jungle. Unless he was in a different one. Is he in a different movie where he's in a loincloth? He actually...
Surprise, brother.
Yeah.
You'd think a stag would run in terror at the sight of you. Not exactly a calming presence, are you?
I am always calm.
He's a reasonable man. Why would it not approach us? We are a reasonable man. Are you a reasonable man, Kratos? You look like a reasonable man. Okay. I don't know where this last stag is. I am now officially NC or John. Does anybody remember? I know we saw all four of them on stream, so this goes to anybody. Anybody who remembers seeing one. Do you remember where there was one that I have now forgotten about? Because we got the one that was here, that we're in like the ravine area. We got the one that is in the pools, and we got the one that was sort of over by the lightning bolt. I don't remember where the last one is. It would be the spirit of... We've done, what, spring? Oh, it actually would be summer, right? I thought we did summer. Was summer not the one that was on fire? I don't know. Kratos' muscles and quiet rage, he certainly always appears calm. Well, that's true. Well, and I think Kratos is... Like, he has moments of rage, but even in his rage, he's like calculated about it. I don't feel like... And I mean, maybe this is a bad opinion. Maybe this is not exactly what I mean, but I sort of don't feel like Kratos turns into the Hulk when he, you know, gets all raged out and stuff. He's like, he doesn't just like wildly attack. He's like still very... He does what needs to be done, and he does it angrily, you know? I don't think he ever just flails himself around wildly and aimlessly. I think he always knows exactly where his target's going to be. Unlike the Hulk, I'm told. I don't know. Maybe that's not how the Hulk works either, because I don't watch a whole lot of Hulk movies. I've seen movies with the Hulk in them, but, you know. My biggest memory of any Hulk moment in any movie was in the Avengers movie where he takes Loki and he, like, slams him back and forth on the concrete floor. Which seems a little bit hectic to me, but I guess technically it is calculated. He knows what he's doing in that moment. So I'm guessing by the no answers specifically to the stag thing, none of y'all... Here, I'm gonna look it up. We're gonna be doing a little bit of this. I will look up some things. This is one of those things, I think. So we got the winter one. Oh, the summer one is in the jungle. It's not even in this area, it's in the jungle. Okay. I don't know if I would have found that. I mean, maybe eventually, but the jungle would have been one of the last places I would have looked. After the water is flowing, you can row the boat to the celestial altar to change the time of day. This is important to change some plants in the environment. So it needs to be daytime. And then we have to dock the boat at the island where the ogres are throwing rocks. Defeat them. Afterward, you can pull open the path with your chaos blades and swing across to the stag. At night, you can't swing across. It must be day. All right, I think I know exactly where this is. I think this is the teleporter I want to go to here. Man, it's kind of weird that they don't have anything to say when we're in here now. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping for more like Mimir and Freya and Kratos interaction, and maybe we did have it, and I just kind of like already went through all of it because we've been like teleporting so much. Ooh, what is this? Something glowing over here? Oh, it's just this flower? Weird. All right, well, we need to use the singing bowl because it needs to be daytime. Come on. Also, if I'm not misremembering, there is also an area in here, like next to the singing bowl in the desert part of it, where like I still didn't figure out how to get over to that other section. There's probably some exploring that we could still be doing here in Vanaheim. But, you know, I didn't want to really spend a whole lot more time here because we spent like literally 3 videos in a row in Vanaheim, which to me just feels like excessive. So what did it say? Dock the boat at the island where the ogres are throwing rocks. Isn't that the island that I'm on? Oh, maybe not. Wait, dock the boat at that island? All right, I'm gonna have to go around then. Like, I'm gonna have to go all the way around. I could go that back way, but I think actually we're gonna go this way because I think this is quicker. I mean, I know exactly where I'm going, but I have to be honest with y'all. I don't remember there being a stag over here, which is weird because normally my memory is pretty good about that kind of stuff. I was trying to make mental note of where all of the stags were. That's why I remembered where 3 of them were, but I don't remember this one. But I don't know, this thing insists that I guess the spirit of summer is going to be over here. Somewhere. It's not like... Oh, it said to go across the bridge. Oh, so it must mean... Does it mean this thing? Is it over here by where we, like, fed the doggos? Oh, it's right there. I don't remember seeing this. I probably did, and I probably acknowledged it, but...
me. That seems to be the stag of summer.
I do!
Is it hot, or is it just my sizzling
And that is why...
Nah, it's you, stag.
Because arrogant squirrel hits on us, and he did that, like, every time I passed by here. Oh, man, how did I forget this? Whatever. We're here now. Man, Disney, I'm actually hydrating so well tonight. I'm almost already out of soda. I think this might be the most hydration I've done on stream. It's just because I'm so thirsty today.
Congratulations.
In every sense of that
From
word.
death by overgrowth, and you sort of saved my ass too. Though it was really Bitterness's fault.
That was not our aim.
Pure of heart. Wait, why is that spelled H-A-R-T? What does that mean?
When we've got the time.
Is heart like another name for a deer or a stag? Probably. Let's see. Heart, an adult male deer, especially a red deer over 5 years old. Clever. Clever. I knew that had to be a pun. I knew that had to be a pun. Okay, so now that we have that done, though, while we're, like, doing stuff now in the end game, let's, like, mouse over all of these areas and just make sure that we have 100% of them. Aha! We're missing a lore thing in this section. And I bet you I know where it is. Unless it's marked. I'm looking to see if maybe it's marked on the map somewhere. What is this? Oh, that's the wishing well. So the things that have the sun and the moon, those are like celestial altars to change the time of day. And then the anvils are shops. Any of the flags are like landmarks. And then, of course, these are teleporters. I don't see anything. But near this particular celestial altar, do you guys see this tiny little section right here where it kind of lifts up on the map? This was the section that I could not get to. I couldn't figure out how to get there. And I almost would guarantee you that if there's a piece of lore that is being hidden or that I haven't found yet, it's probably there. Also, God, is this really the closest closest teleporter to me right now? Is that one right there? Wait, can I? No, surely I can get there from like this side. Please tell me I can get there from this side. It would make my life easier than having to get back in the dang boat. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, okay, I remember now. I remember. We knocked this chain down, and I didn't do it several times, so I kept having to climb back up. I think if I go down here... Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. I can climb. I was like, oh, God, I can't get to the teleporter. No, I think we climb up here, and then I think the teleporter is just, like, right over here. At least I hope it is, because if not, then I've gone even further out of my way. Nope, it is. Okay, good.
Look, over there.
What? Over there? Freya? What do you mean over there? What's she mean? What is this? Have we been here before? I don't... Do I remember this? Oh yeah, this is how, I think this is how we got in originally. Doesn't this just lead into the other section? Actually, technically this is where I'm trying to get to. So this might actually be more where I want to go. Oh, I see you, exploding plant. Nope, not today. Actually, should I kill it? Let's kill it. I think we probably already finished that achievement or labor or whatever to kill all of the plants or kill a certain number of them, but every plant must die. Can I get over? How are we gonna get over from here? Excuse me? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, God. This parkour, sometimes it feels like it takes a long time. Like, couldn't Kratos have made that jump? I don't know, he's pretty strong and muscly. I feel like he could have made that jump. He's got those old muscular springs in his legs. Oh, so actually, I just realized in true Vinny ADHD fashion, I got on the tangent of Harry Potter, and then I completely forgot the entire thing that we were talking about, which was my roadmap for the rest of the year. So that's all in February. Hogwarts Legacy is February 10th and is technically the next thing coming up. And then Octopath Traveler 2 is February 24th and is the, like, I'm definitely doing that on, like, the 24th. Like, that is what we're playing. March, there's nothing. But Octopath Traveler 2 being on the 24th of February means we probably will be playing Octopath all throughout March, which is fine. That works out great. The next thing after that is Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores DLC, which comes out on April 19th. Okay, so that's like sort of in the middle / on the later end of the month of April. And then, and I think this is probably what most of y'all are, I would say most of a lot of people are probably anticipating this game more than anything else out of 2023. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom drops May 12th. So Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores is out on the 19th of April, and then a little bit less than a month later, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom comes out. We should probably be done with Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores by then. It's a DLC. I can't imagine it taking longer than like maybe 2 weeks to do it. So we'll be doing Tears of the Kingdom on like starting May 12th. And then technically I put Diablo 4 comes out on June 6th, but just so you guys know, I don't do Blizzard games on my channel. I have very specific reasons that I've talked about before for not doing Blizzard games, even though I play World of Warcraft every day. It's sort of like, it's partially because I don't necessarily love the World of Warcraft community as a whole. People who typically peruse World of Warcraft streams and are kind of toxic in general. And I don't know if I want to be welcoming that kind of attitude into my personal channel environment. It's probably the biggest reason. But also the other reason is that, like, WoW is like my thing. Like, when you do when you have a gaming channel, you have a lot of fun playing games on the channel, but it's nice to still have something that is just yours. That, like, you don't have to, like, sit there and commentate through or, like, be entertaining. You can kind of just sit and chill and relax and, like, play your game. And WoW is... I've been playing WoW for, like, 15 years, so WoW came long before my YouTube channel did anyway. So you probably won't see me ever do videos on any Blizzard game. So even though I do plan on playing Diablo when it comes out, that probably will not be a channel thing, but I just still put it on my list because it's coming out June 6th, which I believe is June is the 6th month, and it's the 6th day of the 6th month. If it were 2006, it would be 666, but, it's not. All right, so I think if we're missing a piece of lore, this is where it's going to be. This still is unfortunate, though, because I don't know how to get it. And honestly, can I even go through there anymore? Because those are closed up. Here, let's try to park the boat. I think there's a place to park it right here. Oh, there's not. There is not. Okay, well, in that case, I guess I'm going to go around. I don't know. I mean, I do want to 100% the game. It kind of annoys me that the thing that I'm missing right now is lore, because I'm not even going to get any, like... I'm not going to get anything fun to play around with. No enchantment, no piece of armor, no upgrade material. It's just kind of like... I mean, lore is great. We love lore, right? But for it to be the last thing that I'm missing... And, like, look, there's a chest up there. Yeah, this is why I couldn't get up. Because this stupid thing. I don't think you can, like... I don't think you can cheese this. Yeah, and I hear that enemy behind me, like, trying to be all menacing. Man, live chat. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm on top chat right now. I kind of doubt that anyone... Yeah, that has not made a difference, actually. It has made a difference. But y'all are super quiet tonight. Is everybody okay, or is everyone just kind of like chilling out? I'm okay with y'all lurking and chilling. As long as you're okay with me just kind of rambling and talking on my own, I can talk. But I have to have noticed that like live chat's gotten a little bit quiet. Disney says, I'm super excited for Tears of the Kingdom, but I might try to play it when it comes out, which means I might not be in streams. I was going to ask you about that. If you were planning on watching streams, or if you were planning on not watching streams. I would understand if you didn't. But I will tell you, Disney, as you very well know, I play through games a lot slower than the average person does because of the streams. So you would probably easily be able to keep up ahead of like the game. Like you would probably get to places in the game way before I would. That would be my guess at any rate, but I would also understand if you wanted to save that for yourself. Where can I? Ooh, I wonder if I can jump up there. But that doesn't, like, it doesn't really have any, like, hand-holdy looking... Now I'm just like, maybe I should make it nighttime. Maybe I should. But that means I have to go back, through here then. So maybe I need to make it nighttime and then come back through this tunnel and try to go from, like, the back entrance? Disney says, I am also very slow at video games, though, especially when I have shows or other things going on that distract me. Okay, well, that's fair, too. I mean, I kind of assumed that you were probably a little slower with games, just based off of, like, your comments on my Breath of the Wild videos over the years. I kind of got the feeling that you really took your time with games, so I'm not entirely surprised to hear that. And again, like I said, I would understand if you couldn't make streams. I don't know, maybe there will be nights when I'll be like, hey Disney, all we're doing is like non-story, like it's hard to say because I don't even know how the game is going to play, honestly, Disney. I don't know if they're going to have shrines. I don't know if it's going to be more traditional Zelda where they have just like dungeons, like actual, like one of the biggest criticisms of Breath of the Wild for a lot of people was that like they wanted themed dungeons. And then it felt like when they did the DLC for Breath of the Wild, they tried to sort of like bring more of that themed dungeon-y feel into the DLC. So I'm almost wondering if like we should expect to see more like big themed dungeons and less like shrines. But also like I think I would miss shrines if they didn't have them in. Like, it was fun going around and trying to get all, 120 shrines and, like, slowly, like, increasing Link's, like, health and stamina. I liked that, but, I don't know. I mean, it's strange because even though the game has been announced for, like, literally, like, what, 3 or 4 years now, we don't really know a whole lot about it, do we? We really don't know a whole lot about it. In fact, this may be the least we know about any Zelda game this close to... I mean, literally, the game comes out in, like... What is that, 5 months? Less than 5 months? And we still don't know a whole lot about it. I'm just kind of shocked by that, actually. Oh no, not a white. I see the white. Alright, I think I can go through here and we can get up from the other side. But I swear... I tried this before. But that over... Excuse me? Why did I just complete a labor to kill whites? And I got XP for it and everything. I didn't do anything, though. You guys ever seen that meme from The Office where, like... He's like getting a handshake. I don't watch The Office, so I don't know like who the character shaking his hand is. But he's getting a handshake, and he's like receiving an award or something, and like he is like the camera pans into his face, and he's just like looking into the camera like he has no idea what's going on. It's sort of how I feel right now. It's like I'm being rewarded for something I didn't do. I'm like, thanks, and yeah, I can't get up here. Then what, game? if I can't go up that way, then how the heck? Oh, this is so aggravating. I just want to get up there. There's at least a treasure chest up there. Whether or not the lore marker is there, I don't know. I could not say. I hope it is. But if I don't know. I don't know. I don't like asking for help. I'm gonna have to start doing it though if I can't figure this out soon. Yeah, you all sound very menacing up there. You sound very scary. Oh, I hear enemies. Oh, are you guys attacking me? Oh no. Whatever shall I do? I'm so scared. I just completely ignore them. I mean, I see that there's like a thing that I could maybe throw my axe at up there, but like, how would that help me? And I think I tried doing that the other day and it didn't really help. It didn't actually like deactivate the thing. Here, I am gonna destroy you because you're just mostly annoying me. It's just mostly annoying, honestly. Can I hit that from here? I can. What the heck does that do for me, though? Nothing. Y'all, I'm very... Like, I feel like I have looked at this plateau from every angle. I don't see any handholds, except for the one that is blocked by that stupid piece of metal. Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know where to go here. Does it have something to do with this? Thought maybe if I climbed up there I could jump across, but I don't think it's that either. Can't jump up here. Let's go back through here. There's no way in from like the underground, I would imagine. And then like if I recall, Lunda, like Brock used to be, but Lunda's now like right up there. And then there's like a wall here of boulders right there that blocks you off from going further. There's a moat of water here. Can't do anything with that. And then there's this wall, and there's very clearly plant material there that it needs to be nighttime so you can go through. And it looks like there might even be something that Kratos pushes down so he can climb up and down, but currently it's up. I think it's a piece of rope or something. So I can't go up that way. And then if I carry on around back this way, it starts leading me in the wrong direction. We start getting further away from where I'm trying to get to. I'm just like completely stumped by this. My only other thing is maybe trying to go back upstairs and seeing if there's anything else I can do that, like from that direction. Anybody have any ideas on this? Oh no, can we just not... Look, the game said that I defeated you. Oh no, I already knew that I could get up here. Never mind, I got all excited for nothing. See? Can't get over this way. Can't get over anyway. I mean, I have now,
Hey, near the little shop I'm running out in the Alfheim Desert, there's something y'all are probably gonna want to see.
In the Alfheim Desert? Really? John says the boulders, like rocks. You think it's got something to do with these? But I can't blow these up or do anything with them. I mean, I literally, I can't do anything with this stuff. I don't see, like, maybe there would be like spear marks, but there haven't been any glowy spear marks either to like blow anything up. How would I even go about looking this up? It's kind of also part of the problem. Here, what if I say Vanaheim chest near Brock? How do I get to this chest in Vanaheim? It's near the Goddess Falls. Go around the corner into the area you kill the corrupted magic people for that side quest. Wait, let me see if this is even... No, that's not the same chest. How to get Vanaheim chest. There is a red chest directly southeast of the Celestial Altar in the plains in Vanaheim, and I can't... Okay, this one. You probably haven't filled the area up with water yet. Once you do the mission that returns the river, a lot of new areas become accessible. And this person says, yes, the area OP is thinking of does require water of the river. It is accessed at the same spot as the Drekki that is tracked through a quest that has blue blood. It will be a spot directly to the left as you get off the boat. It can be chain climbed. If you think it's still not accessible when there, look a bit more to the left for the circle prompt. A zip line takes you to the red chest. A zip line? So we killed a Drekki. I do remember killing the Drekki. So if I go back to that area where we killed the Drekki, this person swears if I look to the left, there's going to be a circle prompt somewhere. So I guess that's probably the only lead that I have right now. John says, oh no, I thought you were talking about something else. This seems like it could have some promise. Maybe I did miss something while we were over here fighting the Drekki. I hope so, because, like, I have... Oh, there's also... Is that a red chest glowing up there? Oh. Oh, I see a... Wait, I see a zip line. Hold on a minute. Wait, how do I get over there? Where did I fight the Drekki? I don't think this is the right area. I think I have to get back in the boat. I think we gotta get back in the boat. And then we need to go around. I think, I don't know. That's my biggest guess. Get in the boat. Go around to where we fought the Drekki. Find, apparently 2 red chests. I guess I'm missing 2 of them over here. It's kind of weird that they don't count the red chests as collectibles. I sort of get why, but at the same time it's a little aggravating because it technically means that 100%ing the game, I still could be missing some chests, which sort of feels like if you're missing chests, then you didn't really 100% the game, but I don't know. 100%ing a game can be kind of subjective too, like what exactly constitutes as like part of the 100%, you know? Alright, so I'm here now. Wait a minute. Is this the big wall that I was just... No, this is a different place. This is a completely different place. Oh, see, I didn't see this at all. Yep, this is what it is. So we go up here. This is that red chest that I saw from afar. And then it looks to me like the zip line is going, like, up from here rather than down. Or at least it did from far away, but now I see that it's actually... We can go down this way. So this explains how we get up here. Wow, that's kind of mean. Hey, look, my axe is still there from when I threw it like 10 minutes ago. Good axe. Oh, you thought... The poison thing thought it was going to save its... No! Oh, that was a dodge moment. Okay, you know what? Stop it! Stop wombo comboing me! Freya, help me out here. Freya, send in the poison, send in the everything. I wanna get as much stun damage as I can out on this guy. I just wanna kill him with stun. Yeah, wait. You're not dead yet? Why won't you die? Ow. You know what? Slow down, Titan. I know that I'm supposed to be killing the poison totem thing. Oh, apparently I don't even need to stun him. Apparently I don't even need to do that much.
That's the last of the Seder, I believe.
Was Freya attacking them? The lore marker!
Free from their suffering.
If there are more, we will be ready.
That was the last of the Sather? Wow. Okay. Hack silver, nice. And like an actually good amount of hack silver too, not like 198 hack silver like how that one corpse gave me on Saturday. Oh, I say as I pick up 218 hack silver. Petrified bone. Storm says, "What's for eatin'?" What do you mean? I'm not eating anything right now, although now you're making me hungry. What I am hungry. And I probably will eat something after stream is over. Although what I will be eating, I'm not entirely sure. I'll probably eat some more popcorn. Oh yeah, so the poll for tonight, for those in the future times who can't see the poll, it is pick a type of popcorn to enjoy. And the choices are buttered popcorn, which has 36% of our votes right now, kettle corn, which has an astounding 57% of our votes, and cheddar popcorn, which sadly only has 7% of our votes. And then there's technically a fourth option that says other flavors, say what in chat, because actually there are other flavors of popcorn out there. I know that there are. They're probably, like, if you really, like, I know Disney World sells, like, multicolored rainbow popcorn at the Star Wars section of Hollywood Studios. And I've never had it before, but I have been told that it's, like, pretty good and has, like, kind of a unique flavor to it, but I could not tell you what it is. I've also seen TikTokers do, like, Skittles popcorn, but I will tell you, Anne Reardon, who does the How to Cook That channel, she does viral TikTok debunking videos, and she tried the Skittles popcorn thing, and it did not work. And she's a food scientist, so if she can't make it work, then those videos that are claiming that Skittles popcorn works are probably doing something else to make it work and not being 100% honest with how they're doing it. Like, you can't just stick Skittles into a bag of popcorn and pop it together and it'll make rainbow colored popcorn. It does not work. The Skittles basically get so hot that they get burnt and black and like melt, and it turns your popcorn into mushy black disgustingness. Disney says no idea, Storm. And what does Kratos feed on? Is this a joke? Are we setting up like a... Is there a punchline to this? I don't know, Storm. What does a Kratos feed on? Disney says, I'm snacking on just bunches? Just bunches. No idea what might be for dinner, though. What is there? Are you eating something that is actually called a bunch? A bunches? Or are you just saying you're eating a lot of different stuff?
Anything illuminating?
Stupidity. Oh, what is this gonna be? They will call us mad for turning to the dark magics. We can live with this. If nothing else, the Aesir invasion has been good for one thing. It has proven the naivety of our beliefs. Oh, the naivety of our beliefs. We thought kindness and harmony with nature would save us. We thought love begets love. We deserve to be punished for such stupid, brazen stupidity. Oh, wait. I don't... Why did I just stick an extra stupid in there? We deserve to be punished for such brazen stupidity. Stupid, brazen stupidity. Disney says honey bunches of oats. It's just a bag of the old granola, so just bunches. Oh, okay. I see. Still sounds pretty good, though. Sounds like sort of... Not the exact equivalent, but, you know, adjacent to, like, trail mix, I guess. But, like, quite possibly healthier. Okay, so I think with that lore marker done, we have 100%ed this area, correct? And I knocked down... I did knock down the little plate, right? Yes, I did. So now we'll go back down here, and we'll go back over to the teleporter, because look at this. Look at this. 100%, right? 2 out of 2, 1 out of 1. Yep, all those are 100%. So this entire area, the plains, is 100%ed. The crater is apparently also 100%ed, but I will tell you, I remember there being a Nornir chest there that I missed. But the game does not agree, okay? The game does not agree. So I ain't gonna... who am I? Who am I to argue with the game? If the game says I didn't miss a Nornir chest, I didn't miss a Nornir chest. Okay? I don't make the rules. The game makes the rules. So, officially, what about the wilds? Okay, we're missing a raven in the woods. What is this? Oh, there's a fight here. A fight, huh? What do y'all say we go and we get ourselves into a good old... God, where is the closest teleporter? It's gonna be like quite the journey to get over there. Let's go over there and see what the fight is about. I'm curious. Maybe it's a berserker. It sort of sounds like it's gonna be a troll. But we haven't seen a lot of troll fights in this game. I think we've really only fought like one troll. Man, you just reminded me too, there was a cereal that I bought. I think it's a Quaker cereal. Quaker makes cereals now and not just oatmeal. But they are oat-based cereals. And I bought this Quaker cereal that was like puffed oats with apple. Because it sounded good. It was like puffed oats with cinnamon apple. And cinnamon apple oatmeal is like one of my favorite things. So I was like, that sounds really good. Highly disappointing. Basically, the puffed oats, especially after putting milk in them, it just sort of feels like you're eating wet styrofoam. I do not like the texture. The taste is okay. I wish that there was more cinnamon. I mean, I can add cinnamon sugar to my cereal. I have cinnamon sugar at home. So I probably should have done that, but I didn't know that at the time. You know, I got the bowl of cereal, I brought it into my office, and I sat down at my desk and I ate it. I didn't want to have to get back up to put cinnamon sugar into it. Probably should if I have another bowl of it, but it was just disappointing because I didn't like the consistency.
You know that shop in the Alpine Desert? Something you might want to
Oh
see
yeah,
out
she
there.
really wants us to go there. And why did I change the time? I didn't need to change the time. But whatever. So anyway, that's my story. I had this cereal and I was very excited to when I bought it. I was like, ooh, this sounds like relatively healthy and also possibly delicious. And you know, it's got stuff going for it, but it misses the mark. It misses the ye old mark on like several accounts. And why are the... Have you guys noticed that there's like no more markers popping up? Maybe it's just because it's from this menu and not my map. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is where I need to be going though. I don't know. Should I take a break to go to the bathroom and refill my drink? My drink is like, we're basically down to ice and like a little bit of Dr. Pepper that just tastes like watered down Dr. Pepper now. It's quite sad, actually. What is this? The last remnants of Asgard, Freyr's camp. Oh, so there's gonna be Aesir in Freyr's camp, probably? That does make sense. Should we go do that while we're nearby? I guess we should do that while we're nearby. I mean, I'm just gonna hit things as we see them, you know? Both literally and figuratively, I'm just gonna hit things as we see them because the point of doing all of this is to 100%, and it is more efficient to do something when you are already right next to it than to not do it. Although I'm a little... I think this is where I want to... Why is it so glowy here? What's going on with the rainbow effects, y'all? What is this place? How did I miss this? John says 4 a.m. here, so I gotta go.
Enemy
Oh, dear
behind
God.
you, Kratos!
Okay, John, you have a good night. I'm being attacked. No. Ow, excuse you. That was no. Enough. Just enough. I've had enough of you. Why are you so chunky? Who told you could be this chunky? Oh, no. No, I can't even interrupt it because... Okay, there we go. Fine. The other guy almost saved your life, but don't worry. Don't worry, I got... Okay, I'm done. I'm done with multiple enemies knocking me around. No more Mr. Nice, Kratos. You're dead. You're about to die. Oh yeah, get punched. Get punched, Fred. Alright. Time to poison you now.
On your left!
Yeah, thanks, Freya. I would not have known that there was an enemy attacking me from my left side if you didn't tell me that I was being attacked from my left, like, my immediate left side. Whatever would I do without your wisdom?
They're healing!
No, no healing! Wait, he did actually heal. Oh yeah, tie him up, Freya. I've been around on the internet long enough to know how this ends. Ow! How dare you apply Bifrost? My god, I don't know how I feel about these, like, Einherjar encampments.
Can't they sense Odin is dead?
They are soldiers. They will always be loyal to him, alive or dead.
So
It's
what?
just a matter of honor.
What does happen?
Yes, they will continue to follow his orders and keep the realms under his thumb.
Not for long, they won't.
I mean, what does, like... Why do the Einherjar get to just eternally come back? And, like, why are they not... Why is whatever is reviving them not broken now that Odin is dead? Like, I'm curious about them and kind of, like, how that all works. Oh, I don't actually think we need to go this way. I think that was the encampment. I guess that was considered Freyr's camp, and that was what that was on my map. Vinny like a the fists. Is that a reference to something? And Disney says, "Bye, John. Always good to see you." It is always good to see John, guys. The best part about growing the channel is like meeting people that end up sticking around and being a part of the community, like, for a long time into the future. You know, like, looking back, like, when Artemis first stepped into, our because Artemis came in during Monster Hunter World, and, at the time I was like, oh, hi, friend, I was nice to Artemis and everything, but I didn't realize Artemis was gonna, like, stick around as long as, and now Artemis is, like, a good old part of the community, and I feel like, not to pressure John, but I feel like John will probably stick around after God of War, I would imagine. I just really like, he's good people, and that's, to me, that is the best part about, like, growing the channel, is we get to make new friends, and they stick around and keep us company and make us laugh, and it's just nice, that's all. I do see these, but what if I just, okay, I can't ignore them. I can't ignore them. You know what, Freya, why don't you just, like, toss some poison? Just like you do. Oh, she can't because it's on cooldown. Okay, fair. Fair. Wait, what about this one? What is it? What was it even doing? Charging its laser beam? I don't know. All right. I think I'm going the right. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. Storm says, "Nope, just stating you like punching things." I do. Storm, I really do. I really do like the good old the ye old good old punchin'. I do like it a lot. It's so bizarre to me that, like, if you really think about it, like, you can probably go back and find God of War videos where I'm like, I'll never melee. I hate melee in this game. Like, maybe I haven't said it that aggressively, but I know that I talked in length about how I did not like melee and that I would abuse ranged attacks. And it just feels like, look at how far we've come. Like, Vinny? Punching in 2023? Like, what is this? Who am I? This is not, like, what imposter is this? Vinny does not melee in games. That's actually not true. I did main Demon Hunter in World of Warcraft for a long time, as well as, well, I played Monk. I played Mistweaver. That's like my, I don't want to say, like, name to fame or whatever, because I'm not famous in the WoW community, but I did get an all-star #1 rank in one of the raids back in Mists of Pandaria on my Monk for, like, actually doing damage as a healer, because Mistweaver had a mechanic where any damage that they did, like, basically when they punched an enemy, their damage got converted into healing. And I got the #1 logs, the #1 parses for the final raid in the Mists of Pandaria expansion on, like, the highest level of difficulty. That is my, like, if people are like, you're not good at video games, I'm like, oh yeah, you want to see? That's what I pull out. But for the most part, I do tend to like ranged classes better. I mean, you'll notice that I love playing with the bow. Like, in any game that allows me to play with bow and arrows, I typically will play with the bow and arrow. It's my weapon of choice in Monster Hunter World. Obviously, I love Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West because Aloy primarily uses ranged weapons. And anytime we got to play as Atreus in this game, I got very excited about it. I will tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed that it seems like we can't play as Atreus anymore. I thought that there was going to come a point in the game where I could, like, freely swap between Kratos and Atreus, and it actually feels like that's not the case at all. You know, and if I'm wrong and if he comes back, don't tell me about it, because we obviously haven't gotten there yet, but I'm assuming he's gone for, like, the rest of the game. Matt says, I am sometimes active and I sometimes leave for 3 months or more. Well, that is true, but I'm mostly talking about you guys that have been here for a long period of time and you are still here, you know? There are people that, like, they subscribe and then they leave once I'm done playing the game they're interested in, and then they don't come back. And I still like those people. I'm not saying there's necessarily something inherently wrong about that, but I do like, it feels good to make a friend and then not have that friend's, like, friendship only last for as long as I'm playing the game that they're interested in. You know what I mean? Because to me, this is more than just, like, playing video games for people and, like, potentially turning it into a career choice. It's less about that stuff and more about, like, I want to... Oh god, hold on. I need to use my brain for 2 seconds. Okay, go. It's more about, like, I want to bring attention to the more, like, artistic and acting and, like, performing sides of video games. Like, the things that I look for and talk about in video games are wildly different from the things that a lot of people do. You don't see a lot of YouTube streamers right now, like, talking about the acting or, like, acting choices that somebody made, because for the most part, there aren't a whole lot of people who have a background in acting who are also doing YouTube gaming channels right now. So I think that, like, in my opinion, that is a unique perspective that I get to tell my gaming stories from. But also, like, I do this because you guys are, like, friends to me. It, like, you know, it... Oh my god, Freya, are you okay? Do you want me to kill the plant for you, Freya? I'll do it. But, like, that... You didn't have to stand in the poison, Freya. I guess what I'm saying is, like, I like making friends. I feel like I've made friends doing this, and it's just nice. It's nice to have so many friends and, like, legitimately feel like I'm talking with a bunch of pals when I'm streaming, you know? Disney says, and we're always happy to see you around, Matt, specifically so we can say Matt is back is back. Yes, it is really fun to say Matt is back is back. It's, like, one of my favorite things to do when Matt is in stream. I think we want to go this way. I sort of remember this area, but it's been a really long time since we've been here. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. I told y'all this was going to be a long trek, though. Oh, how did I miss that? 103? I actually had to do something, and I got even less hack silver than I did from stealing the money off of that dead guy. Alright. Where the heck am I going? Wait, have I... Is this a 9-her yarn encampment? Wait, no, that's not a 9-her yard. That's a... Oh, that's a boss? Wait, what? Not a very good boss, though. I gotta tell you, sir, you're kind of getting wrecked, actually. You're kind of getting a little... You know what? Slow down time. I will have none of this. Oh, you're toast. Oh, I'm not even gonna R3 you until the last second. Oh, there we go. Oh, R1! Punch him in the face! Actually, what does R2 do? Oh, punch him in the back? Punching him in the face seems more like a heavy attack than the actual heavy attack. Oh, did Freya get the final hit? Good for you, Freya. Good job. Boon of Valor. Spartan Rage. Valor heals less, but provides a powerful buff of strength and lifesteal for a duration. That is interesting, but I still don't think it's enough for me to want to switch to Valor. Sorry. Matt says, why is that actually fun to say for some reason? Because you're, I mean, I think it's just the repetition of the words, you know? You're saying Matt is back, and then you're just immediately saying is back again, which doesn't sound like it should make grammatical sense, but it does, because the first is back is part of your name. And most people, you know, in the real world, I don't know anybody whose name ends with is back, but like, if there is somebody with that name, like the ending to their first name, with like this the sounds is back, then I would still do that to them in real life. You know, like maybe is back is just the name of a person in some other country, you know, and I just don't, it's not a name here in the United States, but maybe there are people named is back in like some other country. To that person I would say, yes, is back. You know, it'd be fun. Oh, I think we don't need to be here, do we? Wait, am I done? Did I do both of the things in this area already? I think I did. Seriously? Oh, wait, hold on a moment. What's this? Odin's there's a raven somewhere in this area. Is it just like it could be anywhere. Or is it just specifically in this upper area? Let's take a look around. I mean, I could look this stuff up too. I mean, the problem is if I already was here and didn't find a raven, it means that I didn't hear the raven. Actually, that's not entirely true. There were some ravens throughout our journey that I heard but never found. And said, oh, we'll go back, I guess, when we can. Specifically, there was one in Vanaheim I remember that I could hear, but I couldn't see it. And then I think I zipped line down something, and then I realized I couldn't get back up. And then I was like, well, I guess I'll have to get that raven later then, or something. Can we go through here? Freya apparently thinks she can. Freya, dear, that's not how, Freya, that's not how doors work. Look, she's just getting in her morning aerobics, that's all. She's got to get that heart rate up, you know? Gotta have a healthy heart. Dear God, Freya, enough! Freya! What? Freya, I need to save you from yourself. Freya! She ain't stopping, is she? What if I make her shoot an arrow? She's just, wow, she really wants to go through. Freya, the game is not letting me go in there. Wherever you think you're going, I swear to you, we can't go there. Freya, come back. Oh, she's slowing down. Oh, look, she's at the end of her jog. This is now where she tries to, like, lower her heart rate, you know, try to, like, calm her body down. Oh, she's stopped. She's confused. She's having a stroke. Freya, why don't you rejoin Kratos? Daddy Kratos. She seems unsure. Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. Sorry, Freya. Wait, what? Oh, okay. No, I'm not an idiot. I thought maybe I could open the door, but no, I can't open the door. Freya, we cannot go through there. The game says no. Freya, let's just leave and save ourselves from this embarrassment. I don't hear any ravens. So I'm going to imagine, or I do imagine, that there are no ravens here to be gotten. Disney says, look at her go. Oh, dear God. Why is it always me? Why is it always me? I say completely ignoring the fact that the gap in the fence bug that I ran into that I also said, why is it always me, is apparently a bug that every single person who's ever played this game has run into. I'm still a little bit bitter about that. I thought we had something special. But no, it's just a common bug. It's a common peasant bug. There's nothing special about it at all. It is still funny though. I have to admit the gap in the fence, like bug issue, whatever you want to call it, it was pretty funny. I will always remember it fondly. And now, like, let's look at it this way. Now going into like games completely unrelated to God of War, now we can say, I wonder if there's a gap in the fence over there, and nobody but us will get it. It'll be like a nice little inside joke that annoys everybody except for the people who know what it is. Now, let me do this first. Oh, that's not a sigil arrow. That. And then that. And then call the axe back. And then hit that. And then run. Okay. See, the worst part about coming all the way up here to do this stuff is just like, there's no teleporter anywhere nearby. So I had to run all this way, and now I've got to run all the way back. Oh, you know what I realized? This is where the doggos were, isn't it? Oh, yeah, man. Look at that view. Never gets old to me. That view never gets old. I want my house to be literally right here. Actually, I say that, but I think that I'm kind of lying because, truth be told, I have a really, like, I told Bill, I tell him all the time, like, I don't understand, like, people that want to live next to, like, a busy street. You know, like, the people that are, and so, I know some of them moved in before the street was there. I know that happens sometimes. But for the most part, like, you move into a house that is on, like, a busy street. Like, a really busy street. I mean, where, like, traffic is just, like, constant back and forth. I would never want to do that because I would be too scared that, like, Rose would, you know, and Rose doesn't typically run out into the street. She doesn't do that. I don't know what it is, but my dog in all of the, like, we let her out into our front yard and she has no leash. I mean, we have a picket fence around the outside of the yard, but there's a huge opening where our driveway is and she can go out there if she wants to. She just doesn't. And we do keep an eye on her, but she has never tried to, like, leave the yard. She's relatively good about that. But, like, if I lived in a house next to a busy street like that, and I let my dog out, and she ran into the street and got hit by a car, I would feel personally responsible for it, because I was the one that not only let her out and was stupid and didn't have her on a leash or have a fence, but also, like, decided to live, you know, on that particular street in that particular house. And also, I just wouldn't want to hear cars driving by all the time. Maybe that's just me. But anyway, the reason I bring that up is because that location that I was just like, oh, I would want to live right here. It's like right next to a cliff. And I think much for the same reason that I wouldn't want to live next, like right smack next to a busy street, I would not want to live next to a cliff, and I would not want to live next to a lake, because I would be too afraid that my dog would fall off the cliff and die, or drown in the lake. So, you know, there you go. And I know that that's very paranoid, but honestly, it's still a very, like, it's a reality. It could happen, and so I think it'd be safer. It would be smarter to be safer rather than sorry, you know. Where is the nearest teleporter? Still all the way down there? My God. Is there a shortcut over to this area? Probably. Oh, actually, maybe? Can I go this way? This might actually work. Hold on, this might lead me over there. Does this go through? God, why does this not open up to the map all the time? If I can avoid having to go all the way around, because I want to see what this question mark is. There's a question mark over here, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. What is this place? I sort of remember this? Wait, what? Excuse me? Oh! Wait. Did we ever come down here? Did I just find a secret? Or did we have to do this at some point? I don't remember that, but I guess we're about to find out. This looks pretty secret to me. We must have come here with Freya, Oh yeah, because there's a chest. I hear it. Oh, I hear the raven. Where did I hear it at, though? Oh, I hear it again. I think it's probably more over this way, because it seems like it started up when I ran back. Did I just see it? I see it! Oh, you sneaky little thing. Gotcha. Nice. 43 of 48. We got 5 more. But we're still missing a lore marker in this area. Is that... What is this? Last remnants of Asgard. Oh, the lore marker's probably up there, then. Okay, so if I'm trying to get to this last remnants of Asgard area, let's put a marker on that. And let's follow the compass, because it looks like we're not even that far from it. Like, we're probably quite close, actually. I hope, anyway. Oh, no. Oh, okay, I do see you. Are these respawning? Are the plants respawning? I would like that to not be a reality, if that's cool with you, game. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, please, no, Audrey 2. Or should I say Audrey Poo? Because you throw poisonous poo at me. I don't know, the marker says I'm still going the right way. I'm sort of... I don't know, I'm sort of a little bit hesitant to trust it, but... I guess so far it has not led me astray. Are we back?
Over there.
Oh!
Maybe another fallen piece of Asgard.
Oh, I remember this place.
We should look into it.
Oh, so the rainbow effect is, like, anytime we see rainbows like that, it means that as a piece of Asgard fell through the realms or whatever here. That's kind of interesting. I wonder why. Like, I wonder why it's, like, specifically that rainbow color. Well, you know, obviously because the artists made it that way, but I usually they have, like, reasons why they make stuff, like, the way they do. Okay, no! You have Bifrost! Okay, stop it!
You're covered in Bifrost!
No, I'm not! Not anymore! You saw nothing, Mimir! You saw nothing! Oh my god! Stop punching Freya! How dare you! Oh, it's a turkey! Oh, gobble gobble! Gobble gobble, bitches! Oh, you didn't like that very much, that's for sure. Oh, it didn't even die! Come on now. What is the point of R3? If you don't even kill it. Labor complete, kill Wyvern.
I just had a thought. With Asgard destroyed, where will the Einherjar go?
Valhalla exists both inside and outside of Asgard. Who knows what became of it?
So...
Aye. Suppose they'll have to find rest somewhere.
So I guess, like, it never really occurred to me, but, like, it makes a lot of sense. Asgard is just, it blew up. It got destroyed because of Ragnarok, like, completely destroyed. Oh! A treasure map? Oh no, it's a lore scroll. I think this is the lore thing we were missing. Asgard's destruction is not the end of our fight. Once you have gathered yourselves... Move your troops to my location in Muspelheim's Crucible. We shall strike back against the traitorous Frigg, this ghost of Sparta she travels with, and all who stand in our way, the Queen. Okay, so the Queen of the Einherjar, or maybe this is just... Maybe this is just, Gná. Gná is the Valkyrie Queen, right? Alright, so... But I'm noticing I'm still missing a lore thing. I'm still missing 2 legendary chests here, and I'm missing 1 raven. Like, specifically in this area. But did we finish that other area we were in? No! Wait, what? Are you serious right now? Oh, and I'm missing a lore thing there. Oh, I don't like how the map system works here. I feel like it's... The fact that you have to be hovered over a very specific spot, but it's kind of hard, like, it's hard to tell what area is not part of, how do you know that this area is, like, considered different than like slightly over to the left? Or I guess right, like right there, the marker there is not a part of this area. Like they're two separate things. And I wish that what I would like here, let me move my camera so you guys can actually see stuff. Like if this is considered Western Berry Woods and this is considered the abandoned village, what I would like is for stuff to be like marked a little bit better. Like my mouse is here and Freyr's camp thing is like all the way over here. But look, if I hover, I'm hovering my thing literally on top of the words that say Freyr's camp, but it's not Freyr's camp, it's Eastern Berry Woods. So like, it doesn't seem like things line up very well. It makes it a little bit hard for me to tell what I've done and what I haven't. So like, now I'm like, so what? The area that I was just in, I'm still missing a bunch of stuff over there somehow. So actually, we probably need to go back over there again. I don't think I'm going to, not today anyway. Here's what we'll do. We'll figure out what this is, and then maybe we'll go and like fight those berserkers and like go to Alfheim. Because Lunda wanted me to go to Alfheim anyway, right? That was one of the things she said she wanted me to do. So maybe we'll go to Alfheim, the desert of Alfheim, and we will see what Lunda wants, and we'll go fight those like triple berserker battle things over there. Yeah, that wasn't very good English, but you know what I mean. The battle that has 3 berserkers in it. Audrey 3. I know that wasn't in reference to me talking about the 3 berserkers. I know that was about when I said Audrey 2 earlier, but now that's what I'm going to nickname those berserkers, is the Audrey 3. Because there's 3 of them, and I don't need any other reasons, do I? Oh no, it was a trap! How dare you? How dare you? Excuse you? Who did that? Show yourself. Make yourself known. Oh, I see you back there. I see you. Open your eyes, Link. Gotcha. Teach you to throw poop at me. Alright, so apparently I haven't been in here either. Wait, except I have. Oh no! Ha. Okay, well I dodged that one at least. I don't think I want to go up there. I think I want to go this way. Is this the area where we fought a big doggo cat? A kitty doggo? I think it is. I think this might have even... Well, no, this wouldn't have been where we fought the... Actually, maybe it was where we fought the first one we ever saw. I don't know. Honestly, it was ages ago. Oh, and I do remember there being a raven that we heard, but we didn't know how to get it. And it was often like this area, I think. Like, kind of overlooking the river. Is that the way I want to go? I don't know. Let's go this way. I don't see any other way to go, so I guess I'll follow this stuff. But I feel like this is not necessarily where I want to be going. Unless, is that the village over? Maybe that's the village. I thought the village was like, literally like behind Kratos' back, like in that other direction, but maybe it's not. Oh, I remember, wait, I think I remember this. This was the section where we were chasing that Einherjar that was, oh yeah, where we were chasing the Einherjar that was trying to steal the sun and the moon. And I think I tried to come over here and the game was like, are you sure you want to be doing that right now when you have other things to do? And I was like, yes, but if you're not going to let me, then I guess not. And it never let me come over here, so now I can come over here. And that explains why this is still a question mark. Now maybe I should be using my spear to kill things more, because I only have to press the button one time, like to put the spear away, but I have to press the button like 3 times to put the axe away to like go back to fists. Yeah, that's a lot better. I should have been doing that since I got the spear, but you know. Okay, I see enemies. I shall prevail. I am the slayer of Odin. You do not scare me. I mean, literally, I've killed the god of the Aesir. I'm pretty sure that you stand no chance, but I mean, you can try. Look, points for trying, but it ain't happening. Like, honestly, if I found out that somebody slayed literal, like, the god of gods, basically, in this realm, I would be like, you know what, actually, I'm not gonna fight you, if that's cool. Like, can we actually, like, probably just chill out and, like, have a couple of mimosas instead? I don't even really like mimosas, but if it would mean that I could keep my life, then I would do it. Ooh. What's this little bit here? I can't jump down there, though. Oh, my axe was very far away. I am confusion. Why? Anytime these little marks here are there, it means I should be able to jump across in some way. Oh, maybe I bet you I know how. I have to get over to the other side, we have to throw a spear down, and we probably come down from that other side. Which means there's gotta be a way up somehow. Oh, probably from there. And now the question is, how do I get up there? Probably through here. See, sometimes you just gotta work it out. You gotta go step by step, and you gotta deduct. You gotta take things away, say this is true and this is false, until you get to something that is like, you know, we have found the answer because we know this is true and this is false. It's, you know, it's a. Is that the scientific method? I don't know. I don't know if that's. It's been way too long since I've been in school. I don't know what is technically on a very like definition level the scientific method, but it sounds right in my head. Storm says, got to go, bye all. Storm's probably already gone, but in case you're still here, you have a wonderful night, Storm, and it was lovely to see you as always, friend. Okay. Alright, that's a treasure chest we've already opened. Oh, dear God, they're everywhere. Oh, no. And you know what? I also don't have to, like, constantly call these spears back. I can just throw them. And then that's it. I mean, after 6 of them, yes, I probably have to blow them up. Or maybe if you throw a 7th one, it just replaces the first one. It's probably what it does, actually. Okay, now I'm where I wanted to be. So now we're gonna go all the way down over here. I don't know if we came over here. I don't know if we did this, but I'm pretty sure this is kind of where I want to be right now. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them. See them. Wait. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them. Wanna see them dancing, walking around on those. What do you call them again? Oh yeah, feet. And then how does it go? Oh yeah, feet. Out where they... Is it out where they run? Out where they run? Out where they... Something something? Out where they play all day in the sun? Wandering free. Wish I could be part of the... How do I not know the lyrics to that song in full? Once upon a time, I used to know the lyrics to that song in full. Oh, and I see you, sneaky. Sneaky. Oh, wait, what? Whoa. Oh, that's... Wait, what? Oh, is that how I got up there? That must be how I got up there in the first place, right? Wait, no! That is not how I got up there in the first place. So why does it exist? I can't Spider-Man to another one. I want to be over there. Like I said, where the people are. I don't think I want to keep going that way, but maybe we should just see. Maybe we should just see where the game thinks it wants me to go. Also, I don't know if I remember this, like, doing any of this, so... what is that? It's just like a fire? Why is my brain... Like, my brain is struggling to remember... Oh, wait! I remember this! Oh, yeah. I remember this for sure. This was an annoying puzzle. I remember this one. But it's also not where I want to be. What about over here? Oh, no. Oh! There's a mystic gateway over here, and I never discovered it? Of course. Alright, well... This does, however, tell me that I'm still going the wrong way, though. I don't want to go that way. I'm, like... pretty sure. Yeah, there's still a question mark over here, and it has nothing to do with that gateway. It's gotta be in the little, like, town area. But I'm struggling to find a way to get over there. Disney says, surprise Bill and Rose visit and Vinny serenading us. I wouldn't call that a serenade. I don't know. Maybe one day I will do a legitimate, like, actually sing for you guys. Or maybe I'll record myself and share it in the Discord or something. But, like, I am, like, and mind you, it's been a really long time since I've had, like, an actual voice lesson. But I still do retain, like, when I'm not having acid reflux days, my voice actually sounds like it's in pretty good shape. And I still have retained a lot of my vocal training from AMDA, but it's not an everyday thing, and so I can't just burst out into, like, actual song all the time. Oh! I see how to get over there. I see it. Wow. That is pretty easy to miss, though. You gotta admit. It's pretty easy to miss that. Hence why I missed it. Hence why I Christ and missed it. I watched Saturday's episode, like, actually watched it because I like to go back and rewatch especially, like, the big, like, story-driven moments a lot, and it tickles my funny bone that the two Valkyrie that we fought in space were called Christ and Mist. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe those are real, like, Nordic names, like lore characters, but it just... Did they have to rhyme them like that? I don't know. It just... It almost is, like, more comical than... It feels like I shouldn't take those names seriously. Christ and Mist. Like, I don't know. Am I the only one that gets tickled by that? New lore scroll. Chores. Oh, no. Thank you for tending to my home while I am away. I will be sure to bring you a souvenir from Midgard. Perhaps an icicle. Ha ha. Who writes ha ha anymore? Anyway, there is a daily routine. Here is my daily routine. Please follow it as well as you are able. Rise with the sun. Whisper to the plants. Any words are fine, though they prefer secrets. Oh my god, did Freya write this? Feed pigs, mash berries into the feed first, or if berries have gone sour, I have a berry bush seedling under the bed that can easily be matured from fruition with a growth spell. Fetch water from the river, coax bark from the trees for firewood, relax. That's all. I look forward to seeing you again upon my return. I don't think Freya wrote this. I don't think she wrote this, because she made a joke about Midgard and, like, snow, but, like, Midgard wasn't really... Well, there were areas of Midgard that had snow in them, but Midgard as a whole wasn't really a snowy realm until Ragnarok happened. I don't know, this could be Freya's writing, but why would... I mean, this isn't Freya's exact house, so I don't think it is. Was that the only thing to find here? No, there's still a question mark here. So there's actually still, yeah, it's gotta be, oh yeah, it's that chest. Oh, it's a Nornir chest, I think.
There, that's got to be the last Draugr hole.
Oh no, it's the last hateful. You know what, actually, let's put a pause on that. Oh, you're taking a lot of damage. Oh my god, I'm gonna destroy you before I'm even out of the thing.
No more Draugr dens,
wow.
No more Hertha.
That was the easiest one.
Thing to worry about.
You worry?
Oh, never while you're around.
Hertha the Hateful. I have never encountered a Draugr like this one before. Didn't I read this already? It fights as if fueled by an infinite hate. It emerged from a scar in the earth that was closed once we defeated the monster. If we encounter more of these holes, we must close them and put down any creatures that emerge. Maybe this is like the second paragraph is the new part. Mimir has identified her as a former empress called Hertha. I do not care who she ruled over. I will put her back in the ground.
Warrior of rippling muscle.
Okay. Did I get anything, like, special for finishing that quest? I don't even, like... Did y'all notice any, like, interesting rewards there? Oh, a Chaos Flame! Okay, that answers my question. I got a Chaos Flame. We can upgrade the blades now, again. Nice. So was that the question mark on the map? It was. Okay. But there is still a Nornir chest over here, though. So let's grab that while we're here. It's almost like this is a kind of a secondary reward. And, oh, that's a cool little statue. There's like a... Oh, there's 2 doggos. Oh, it's Skull and Hati. It's like a wood carving made out of a tree with Skull and Hati. It may not even be a carving. I don't know. Maybe, you know, with Vanir magic, for all we knew, they could have grown the tree into this shape. It's probably a carving, though. I don't know. Either way, let's see what's in this. It's like I'm getting 2 rewards for killing the Hateful. Rond of Restoration. On taking damage, Kratos has a luck chance to gain defense, and for his next shield strike, double tap 1, hit to restore health. So it's a luck chance for it to activate, and then you have to double tap 1 to restore the health. The chance increases with lower health. I don't know. I mean, I don't think this is going to be something I'd be interested in replacing this over. Because, like, look at this. Holding L1 for several seconds, which I do quite often, will trigger a high stun explosion on the next successful block or double tap attack. I mean, that's really good, too. I mean, I could see the other one being decent, but I don't know. I was gonna do this before stream started and I forgot, but I would like to look up what everybody uses for their, like, Lunda builds, just to see what people are, like, suggesting for, like, making, you know, maximizing the build, maximizing the set. Like, what Rons are they using? What everything are they using? Enchantments, like, all of that stuff. Oh, no, the Noken. Wait, a Noken. I hear the Noken, but I don't see the Noken. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. You're gonna die. Okay, good. So now you can die. And now you can die. Oh, is there another one? Oh, there's another one. Wait, where is it? Where? Where are you? God, I can hear your stupid... They sound like... I don't know. They like croak. They sound like demented frogs. Got it. All right. Now y'all are in trouble. Cool. Are we good here yet? I feel like I've explored a lot, and there probably is not anything else here. I mean, there's the question mark has gone away. I can technically go down that, but also I remember saying to myself, "Oh, I think we're gonna have to zip line down from somewhere." Oh yeah, I thought we were gonna have to do it from there. Apparently not, though. But then that still doesn't really explain. Ooh, actually, yes, it does. Hold on. I think I just figured it out. Actually, we do it with this. That's how we get over. I bet you. Wait, what? Oh, maybe. Wait, is that how I'm supposed to get over here? Oh no, look, it's sort of appearing and then sort of not, though, at the same time. Excuse you, game. Give me the circle command so I can get... All right, whatever. I'm going the other way then. If you're going to be like this, then I'll go the other way. And oh, it's probably actually better for me to... Oh, if I jump down here, is it going to take me forever to get back? Actually, can I go down this way? I think I can go down this way. Yeah, okay. I think this is the quickest way to get out of this area because the teleporter is up here. I'm still gonna have to do all this parkour stuff, but it's better than having to run all the way back through the jungle. All right, so I did just realize we are at 3 hours and 15 minutes in. I didn't even realize that we had gone that far into the stream. So how about we go? We're gonna go over to that fight in Alfheim. I promised y'all berserkers. Berserkers you're gonna get, but it will be the last thing we'll do tonight. We'll go do that berserker fight. Unless it, like, if I get there and they are still skull level for some reason, which I don't think they will be, we will kill them tonight, hopefully. Unless that's, like, the hardest berserker fight. I'm not sure. Which one is Alfheim? That's Neefel. This one. This one is Alfheim. Okay, so they were in this portion of the desert. I actually think it's probably quickest to teleport probably here. Gotta love that watered down Dr. Pepper.
And not having to fight elves.
Oh? What makes you think that's an option?
They've united, haven't they? What possible reason would they have to attack
Freyr's
us?
dead now.
Sorry to say, but there are still plenty of elves out in the Barrens eager for conflict.
But why? Freyr united them. They fought together at Ragnarok.
For those who have spent their lives in combat, peace is not always an option.
That seems a little bit like, naive of Freya, which is weird because Freya's not really a naive person. Like, for her to say that, almost, I don't want to say it sounds out of character, but it kind of does. Like, I don't think she should be as surprised about that as she is. I honestly think Freya should probably, like, be like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. But she seems very surprised by the fact that the elves would still be in conflict. Honestly, I expected, as soon as the Ragnarok war was over, and as soon as Freyr died, I was like, oh yeah, they're totally gonna go back to war. You know, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them, sure, probably. Did I go the right way? I went the wrong way, dang it. I had a weird feeling that I was going the wrong way. Alright, so if I remember correctly, this berserker fight, and we were also supposed to be doing something for Lunda here, but she hasn't, well then again we haven't passed by Lunda yet. Maybe after we kill the berserker we'll just go check in with her. We'll see what she wants. Because I'm gonna want to park myself at Lunda anyway, so that I can maybe upgrade stuff between streams. So we'll see what she wants. Oh god, there's an Einherjar thing, like, right over there, too. I mean, I could go and do the Einherjar thing. They really don't take very long. Like, you gotta kill, like, 4 guys, and then it's done. I mean, I like that they've added something in the world after, you know, after the war, to kind of, like, sort of make it feel like it had some consequences to the you know, the map and stuff, but ultimately it sort of feels a little hollow that you kind of go in, you just kill like 3 enemies and you're done. And I don't think there's like particularly a lot of the encampments. I think there's like, did it say there were 9 of them? I don't know. All right, here we go. Do I have a resurrection stone actually? I do not. But I do have a full rage bar though, and full health. And Freya, who kicks booty. And I'm level 8. And I have Lunda set. So I think I should be okay, but I need y'all to hashtag pray for me. Because this did not go well the last time I tried it. Alright, I'm gonna slow down time immediately. Like, immediately slow down that time. Okay. Okay, that's a dodge. Oh, that's a block. That's a block. Okay, okay, this is not... Oh no, oh no! I'm gonna do this just to kind of like heal up a little bit, and also Freya, why don't you send in the poison? Yeah, I kind of want to just beat the crap out of one of them, like really target this one first, and then oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm slowed. Oh no, I'm whoa. Okay, why can't I put my shield up? Guys, Kratos would not put his shield up. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I think that frost that they put on me prevented me from shielding. Should I maybe go after the ones that are doing that first instead? Oh, that was That did not go nearly as well as I was hoping. Alright, I'm gonna try to attack the other ones then first. Maybe I'll wait on the time shift. Okay, yes, let's attack this one. This one looks frosty. You look pretty frosty. Alright, send in the poison. Oh god. No, don't target that one. Target this one. Okay, that one's not here. You know what? Yes. Okay, come on. Is this one gonna die when I get it down to low health? I sure hope so. Oh, you know what? Sonic arrows, Vinny, not runic arrows. Sonic arrows are better. It's like you've remembered nothing from your previous fights. Oh god. Oh, come on, they're like... Oh, I think I got them. R3! Okay. Oh, this might... I think they both share health. Do they share health? Oh, if they share health, this just got a lot easier. I think they do. Okay, hold on. Now I just need to play. Like, I could just play the game like I normally would with any Berserker. Oh, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. Oh, that was some pretty good dodging and blocking there. You guys like that? Oh yeah, I have definitely gotten a little bit better at this game. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Vinny's got it. When you got it, flaunt it. That's a quote from The Producers, which is a musical, by the way. Oh, nice try though. Uh-oh, get rid of the charge. Oh yeah, oh I think we might be doing it. I think this may be it. Yep. Oh, this is so it.
This king you spoke of.
He's not really a
Dang,
king.
look at all that
Called
loot.
himself one because he killed the previous king.
Someone you knew.
Aldis. A kind man.
What lore multiple lore entries? Oh man, but that means I have to actually like find the lore entries? Come on now. Oh, I'm not gonna know who I just fought. Which Frakney, I think, was the first one we fought. I don't remember reading this one. Perhaps in life, this Hacklenger the Bearded had intimidating facial hair. In death, I saw nothing of consequence. If that was where his strength lay, he should have ensured it would accompany his soul in the afterlife. I pity him. Hair is temporary, as are we all. We definitely did not read that one. I don't think we read this one either. Mimir would not tell me the transgressions of this berserker. He informed me that he is relieved the heinous bastard is gone for good. He continued to speak ill of this Begather for a few moments more, but I do not wish to write the rest of his words. I, too, am glad to see his demise. We read this one. I don't think we read this. I am told Votter was one of King Hrolf's favorite berserkers. Her early life as a traveling rhapsody, I think it's probably Rhapsody, as she would be called in Greece, led to her ability to move swiftly but attack in full force with her destructive magic. People of many talent should rightfully be feared, but she will be feared no longer. Did I not read any of these? Mimir tells me Hromundr the Cruel received her name from one particular battle, the last stand of Dolfdun, during which King Hrolf's opponents declared defeat. Hromundr used only her magic, then performed a blood eagle on the surviving general. I am familiar with this method of execution, but have not yet heard of magic used to enact it. The prospect is vile and unnecessary. Why do I have so many of these? How many of these did I just unlock? In life, Svipdagr was said to sharpen her axes on the bones of her enemies. Mimir has garnished the truth before in favor of a good story, but in this instance I cannot allow it. Bones will not sharpen weapons. If the dwarves were to hear this, I do not doubt they would mock it furiously. So he's basically saying Mimir's story is full of crap. Mimir's story is full of crap.
A trusting man.
He trusted this usurper, this Rolf.
No, Odie's trusted me. And, fool that I am, I trusted Hrolf.
Hold on, I want to see what this is. This is another part of the Asgardian set. Man, I wonder which quest is going to unlock that final
So now
slot
you
in the
seek
amulet.
revenge. A dangerous path.
You're one to talk.
I am an authority on the subject. You would do well to listen.
Okay then. All right, so we get another hilt for this, right? Or like our hilt gets like charged up, I guess, with the soul of the berserker. I think that's what's actually happening whenever we kill one of those. All right, let's very quickly, since we're like, I mean, literally we are next door to this thing. Let's go ahead and do this Einherjar Asgard encampment thing, and then we will go find Lunda. Man, 2 attempts on that one. I mean, honestly, remember, like, look at how far we've come. Like, I was afraid to even do that one because they were all horrendously higher level than me. I mean, granted, I think when I tried that battle the first time, I was like level 5. So I'm level 8 now, which is a lot higher than 5. So it's no wonder that we did so much better. It's kind of cool to see. It's kind of cool to see how, excuse me, where did he just go? No, no. Leave Freya alone, you monster demon. Ow, excuse you. That's very rude. Okay, I don't like the teleporting. Oh, this is a boss. Wait, these are like bona fide bosses?
Covered in Bifrost.
No, you're covered in Bifrost. Oh, that's a dodge. Freya, a little bit of help. Actually, I would love if my talisman could be available. But you know what? I guess I'm gonna have to settle. For this. Okay, the one on the left, I think, is Sturker, the one that's actually low on health. Okay, slow down time. Kill Sturker, I think, would be a good idea. Ew! Okay, Sturker's dead. Oh wait, wow, time was not slow for very long there. No! Oh my god, I got no time to do that blue attack. Jesus. Alright, you are annoying, and also, my webcam is a little bit in the way of his health bar, which is not... Oh, come on now. Oh no! Oh jeez! The spam! You're just spamming attacks. Oh, okay, Vinny. Oh, am I gonna die to these guys? Oh, Freya, use your thing. Yes, go in. Now, Kratos, now's your chance. Jesus. That was a lot harder than I expected.
I'm glad we can help these Einherjar on their way.
Yikes.
Even if they hate us for it.
Defend the prison. Rally your forces and make haste to the prison that has fallen in Niflheim. It now lies near the Raven Tree. Do not let the prisoners escape. Oh no, the Raven Tree is where my last chest is. Don't you dare open up that chest.
Need to spend their afterlife serving a cruel god any longer.
Agreed.
Stinner and Sturker, look at that. Hrist and Mist. Stinner and Sturker. They love their, like, alliteration pair enemies. They really do, don't they? Brothers, still in the service of Odin after Asgard has fallen. What they had hoped to achieve in the deserts of Alfheim has now blown away with the sands on the wind. Oh, Kratos. Kratos, that's very poetic. Should any more Asgardian forces remain loyal to Odin, I will rid this land of them. Okay. Can I have, like, a proper reward from the hell that I just had to go through? Hardened remnants? I'll take it. I think we need that to upgrade our shield or something. We definitely need them to upgrade something that I wasn't able to fully upgrade. I remember. Did I get everything here? We're good. We got all the fat loots. I think I did. I don't know. If I miss picking anything up off the ground at any rate, I can at least get it at Lunda's. Which, speaking of Lunda's, that is exactly where we're heading now. Because as promised, I wanted to do those 2 things, and now we're gonna head to Lunda. I guess I can upgrade some, like, I'll upgrade the Chaos Blades on stream since since we got the Chaos Flame to upgrade them on stream, and the weapons are like a little bit more of a big deal. I know you guys, like some of you probably do not care about the upgrades at all. You're like, probably like Vinny, spend less time in the upgrading menus, but I mean, it is part of the game, and I, like, personally, I do think that, like, watching your character get stronger, like, number-wise, is, like, part of what makes RPGs enjoyable, to me, anyway. Human beings in general tend to like when number becomes bigger number. So, I mean, I personally like it. Oh, that's right.
Wait a bloody moment.
Oh, it's that Mjolnir.
Thor's hammer and his daughter.
Oh.
I'll make you proud, Dad.
Thrud. Whoa! Thrud!
Well, good for her.
Was that what Lunda wanted us to see? Or was that, like, just a happy accident?
How about that? Didn't I tell y'all there'd be something to see?
Wait, how did she know that Thrud would be here when we got here? That was very scripted, but okay.
Feels half crazy to say it, but I got a good feeling about that Thrud girl. Never minding what family she came from.
Well,
I quite agree. She's an impressive young woman.
I thought you might. Why, I ain't never seen anyone quite so awestruck as when she laid eyes on you back at the hall. Like meeting her idols.
Oh yeah,
She
I mean,
was apparently quite eager to learn from all the Valkyries.
yeah,
Now
Queen
that
of the
she has
Valkyrie,
Mjolnir,
right?
I expect her next stop will be to begin training with Sigrun.
I think Brock and Sindri would be happy knowing that hammer's finally with someone worthy to wield it. And a future Valkyrie, no less.
That is good. That is good news, isn't it?
Lunda,
Hi there. I wanted to ask, do you want me to stop talking about your muscles and how you look?
Are they
and stuff?
actually-
'Cause it seems like it's making you all wiggly, like in a bad way.
it did, but no longer.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So I should stop? Sounds like I should stop.
No.
Oh, all right, handsome. You beefcake?
Oh my god. Kratos basically just said, please objectify me. Kratos literally just gave Lunda permission and consent to objectify him. That's really funny that they included that. That just kind of like, it goes to show you that, like, I think these writers are really good with balancing. Look, in today's world, everyone loves tossing around the word woke, you know, as if it's a bad thing. I do not think that being woke is inherently a bad thing. I do think that just like everything in life, you can go overboard with stuff, though. You can go too far in one direction. I think this game is like the perfect balance of like respecting like current day ideals and understanding that human beings deserve respect and that, you know, equity and equality should be a thing in the world, but also realizing that, like, you know, we can still joke around with each other and still have humorous moments and still have, like, inappropriateness as long as it's kind of, like, in a lighthearted manner and everybody's, like, a part of the joke. You know what I mean? So I think it's funny. I think that moment's really funny because, you know, I was joking for the most part the other day when I was like, how dare you look upon, like, thine bodice or whatever. She was hitting on Kratos, and I was like, consent, madam. And it was a joke. Like, I don't personally really care if this fictional character in this video game is hitting on Kratos. I don't personally care. But, like, you know, there was a little bit of truth to that. Like, she was objectifying him, and you know, in a lot of cases, if a guy were catcalling a girl like that, it wouldn't be okay. So I'm glad that they kind of, like, had that moment there, though, because it allows her to still kind of have these fun little moments, you know, gawking over Kratos, but also tells the player, like, hey, please, like, calm down, like, Kratos is in on this, like, there's nothing like date rapey going on here, like, everyone's being cool, you know. I think that's I like that bit of writing, and I think that that's a funny moment. Disney says he's accepting the compliments because it's Lunda. She's a friend and he knows she means no harm to him. Well, that exactly, Disney, that too. And I think he's just trying to be more comfortable with his friends and allies. And I think that like, you know, maybe Kratos from like the beginning of 2018 might have said no to that. You know, he might have said no, but I do like...
Try to come talk to me? It's okay.
I do like that Kratos has had some personal growth in the way of like, he seems to be better with interacting in like a more chill, fun, sort of sociable way with people than he was before. I guess I just like seeing this like larger bits of humanity in Kratos, you know? He's kind of like loosened up and softened up a little bit, and I think that that's a good thing. I think that that's a really good thing. His character's shown a lot of growth in many different ways since the beginning of the last game. So, all right, let's do this real quick. Let's go in and wait. Can I I can upgrade the axe too. Oh shit. Okay, well hold on. Let's make that go away. So these upgrades, they give us a big chunk. Like this is not like, I don't know if we're gonna hit level 9, but
good for wood.
we're definitely gonna get close. So there's level 8 on the axe. We are just missing one last upgrade, and I'm pretty sure we got to get the frozen sparks to make a full frozen flame. I can upgrade this, and I think I'm gonna use this one because I still think it's probably our best choice for a grip. Yeah, I think it's probably still our best choice. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade this. We have tons of hardened remnants now. So now our knob, our wooden knob, is fully upgraded. We've got a Blades of Chaos upgrade. Wait, was that the last one?
You're getting hotter.
Oh my god, we maxed out the Chaos Blades. Not even just the blades themselves, but also the pommel was already maxed out. So, for all intents and purposes, these Chaos Blades are done. Wow, look at that, 130 runic on those blades. That's pretty good. Draupnir, I'm pretty sure we need, well, I don't know if it's going to be a full flame or if it's going to be 6 more sparks we have to get, but we're not done there. Shields. The Stonewall shield is fully upgraded. And the Rond is fully upgraded. And I did technically get a new Rond that we could switch to, but I don't know.
My lady.
Oh! We apparently got some whetstones to use on Mardol, I think is how you probably say this. I don't know. This isn't going to add level to Kratos, though.
Impressive.
And I don't even know if this matters because... Oh, is this equipped now? Did I accidentally just equip this? I'm pretty sure I had the stun one equipped.
Get more godly.
I'm pretty sure she's been using this one. She's been using Thrungva. So I want to go back to using that one because stun to me is more important. I don't know what the heck else the game thinks I'm missing in terms of weapons. I don't see anything new.
What can I do for
so that's probably still that bug. What is this? Oh, Huldra Project number 9. There's a relic in the game called Huldra Project number 9. Wait, what? Can we shoot laser beams out of Mimir's eyes? Turn Mimir's discomfort into a Bifrost blast against enemies. Upgrades increase the strength of this effect. Brock and Sindri carefully measured and constructed a harness to weaponize the smartest man alive. Okay, I don't even care. I'm upgrading this and making this. And I'm gonna equip it. We're just gonna use it. Oh, can it not be upgraded? Oh, maybe I have to do that in a different weapon. Hold on, or in a different thing. What is this? Hold on. Where do I find it? Is it under weapons? Okay, I can upgrade it here. Disney says, why haven't we had this the whole game? I mean, truth be told, here, and I'll make my face come back. Truth be told, I don't think I'm going to use this over slowing down time, but please tell me this is going to shoot laser beams out of Mimir's face. All right, hold on. I want to make sure. Got plenty of room to do this. All right. All right, I should be able to use it even though I'm not in combat. Are you ready? Oh, there's my shield thing, by the way. Does it go away if I put the shield away? I guess not. Oh, well, maybe. know if that actually... Maybe that does cause an explosion. Okay, whatever. I'm getting sidetracked. Are you ready, guys? We're gonna shoot laser beams out of Mimir's face. Hopefully.
Kill it, Blazing!
It actually shoots laser beams out of Mimir's face. I can't even believe that. I can understand why that's an endgame thing, because it's kind of... Look, it's... Lore-wise, it makes perfect sense that that works. It makes... There's nothing immersion-breaking about that, but it is a little bit comical, so I can kind of understand why they wait till the end of the game to give it to you. But that is freaking hilarious to me. That is hilarious. I wonder, should I maybe, you know what, let's try to use it, like, we'll use it next stream on, like, an enemy, and we'll see how much damage it does. If it just destroys enemies, then it might be better than the slow down time one. I mean, probably not. I'll be real with you. I don't think it will be better, but I'm willing to at least give it a good try on an enemy, you know, just to see, like, what it does. Like, in terms of damage. Disney says... Oh, I also missed this, and I'm going to read this because it's funny to me. What a powerful knob you have. Oh, Disney, thank you. Disney says, I love this so much, in all caps. Agreed. Agreed. So I don't think actually I can upgrade anything else as far as Kratos is concerned. So we didn't get to level 9. We are currently sitting slightly under level 8. Is it even possible to get to level 9? I mean, literally, the only thing that I can think of that is not fully upgraded is our Dropnir Spear. Oh, also, what is this? Berserker Cuirass. When did I get this? Using a relic massively increases the damage of Kratos' melee attacks, but also the damage received for a duration. To me, that sounds like the Zeus set from the first game's DLC, which we never saw because I didn't go back and show you guys the DLC because it would have... And by DLC, I don't mean DLC, I mean New Game Plus. New Game Plus adds a couple of armors to the game that you can't get in the base game, and Zeus set is one of them, except Zeus's set works like if you get hit even one time, you die. But Kratos' attacks are like incredibly powered up. So it's basically if you're good at dodging, use this set and you'll just wreck things. If you get hit even one time, though, you're toast. I don't think this is quite exactly like that, but it sounds similar. It's like you're going to take more damage while wearing this, but, well, specifically after using a relic, which is weird. I wonder if it only increases the damage he does for the duration. Oh, it says for a duration. So probably some predetermined duration is how long that buff lasts for. Wait. Oh my god. Do you guys see what I see? Does that say edit appearance? Wait. There is transmog in this game? Oh my god. I could free the Tatas. If I wanted to, I could free the Tatas. The Tatas could be free. Oh my god. Why wasn't this available to me the entire game? Hey, I kind of really like that set. There's something very like... Look, I'm just going to say it. Like, kind of BDSM harness to this. Which is not... Look, I'm going to be straight up real with you guys. I'm not really into that kind of... Like, I'm not really into, like, the leather stuff. TBH. But, like, that's definitely... Like, that's kind of what I'm feeling with this. Like, it's sort of... Like, it looks good on him. It looks good on him. I can't deny that it looks good on him. But also, even just this one looks good. Like, the Ye Old Faithful. Ye Old Faithful looks good. I don't really love the Muspelheim. I mean, I don't know. Do I want to keep the matching set, though? I mean, I talked all game about how the Lunda set looks like it belongs on Kratos. But then again, I mean... Okay, let's just... humor me for a bit. Let's see what else I can do, like, look-wise for Kratos. See if I can find other things that look pretty good. What is the chest piece that I'm wearing called? Was it part of the Enlightenment set? It might be. I kind of like that one the best. Let's go with that one. And then I did not expect to be doing transmog today at the end of stream. This is a very pleasant surprise, actually. Am I gonna end up? Ooh, I do like that one. I mean, it doesn't really match, but I do think that that is a sexy looking waist guard. Doesn't that look like super high quality? Like, you would pay top dollar for that to be made for you. Do I not have the Enlightenment version of the... Oh, yeah, I do. It's all the way at the top. I don't really love that, actually. And it looks like the red on Kratos, like underneath the waist guard, stays. So I'm not really going to be able to fully match the set. I think I'm going to go with the one that I thought looked really good. So, can I take like a... Wait, why does that look different now? Oh, there we go. There's something about the colors not matching that's like kind of making me... All right, let me go back to waist guards. I know that probably like a lot of you don't even care about this, but I do, okay? I do care about this. And that one looks okay. You know, technically that one doesn't look too bad. Why do none of these feel like they match to me? Like, none of these feel like they match the... Like, even the one that's supposed to be a part of the Enlightenment set does not feel like it matches the Enlightenment... I mean, look, I'll apply it, and we'll take like a further view. Like, does that look like it doesn't really match very well? I mean, maybe it does, but... Disney says, I liked the last waist guard. I think the bracers should be changed. You mean you liked the Lunda's waist guard? Like this? Like, you liked this one? Wait, also, why is there... Oh, look, I can change... If it had an upgrade at any point, I can change the coloration. Oh my god, that's amazing. Wait, that changes a little bit. Hold on, let's look at the other ones that have multiples. Oh, it's just Lunda's, actually. Here, let's go with this one, maybe. Maybe this one will match. You think the bracers need to be changed? Yeah, maybe they are a little bit too swanky looking, actually. Maybe they're a little bit too swanky. We could go with these red ones, but then they don't really match the shoulders, though. What about those? Those are kind of nice and simple. These are a little bit too, like, I don't want to say low quality, but they're very just kind of like, they're leather, you know? Let's look at that and see if that goes well. Oh, wait, no, I wanted to actually... Yeah. See, but now the chess piece doesn't match. What other options did we have? Does this look good? I mean, this looks okay too. I'm not gonna lie, like, because none of this seems to match 100% in my eyes, I sort of feel like just going back to the Lunda set and then maybe spending some more time. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I know that I said we'd free the Tatas, but trust me, we will free the Tatas tomorrow. I just feel like I need more time. I need more time to like... And also, I think some of these, they have different appearances if I were upgrading them, but since I don't have the upgraded version made yet, I don't have it unlocked. So, I'm just going to go back to the full Lunda set, and then we will... Like, actually, what I would like to do is before stream even starts tomorrow, I'll find a good set to wear, maybe. I mean, no promises, but... Disney says, your first choice for chest and waist, but different... For chest and waist, but different wrists. That's what I would think for tomorrow. I will keep that in mind. I would like the Tatas to be free, but... I also am very, 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 very anal retentive about things matching. And if I feel like something doesn't match very well, it's all I can see. It's like all I stare at. Honestly, it's like, I haven't mentioned this before, but the Chaos Blades and the axe being kind of like a bluish gold color now that they're upgraded, they don't really match. Like, is it me, or do they look like toy axes and blades now on his back? Like, I think it's that really, really, really bright yellow color that's on the hilt of that one section of the axe. It looks like Mattel made that part of the axe or something. I don't know why. I think it's supposed to look like gold, but the rest of the gold that's on the axe looks like actual gold, and that looks like way too yellowy to be gold, but I don't know. Anyway, not important. Me just fixating on stupid details that probably don't matter in the grand scheme of things. All right, friends. Well, I am so glad to be back. I hope you guys don't mind that we are continuing God of War. I mean, obviously, if you're this far into the video, you probably watched the whole video, and you're probably not the person that would have minded anyway. But like I said, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Side questing days have been actually some of the best days we've had on the stream, so I think that I'm okay with the rest of our streams for God of War Ragnarok being just kind of like side questy stuff. And there's been enough story mixed in with all of the, lore tidbits that it doesn't feel like we're just running around an empty world where, like, the characters have stopped interacting and there's nothing more to learn about the world or the story or the characters. We're still getting tastes and bits of the lore, but we're doing it in a more side questy fashion, which is, that's how this game has been from start to finish, and that's why we've done so many side quests up to this point, is because they don't feel like a waste of time from a storytelling perspective. They feel worth our time. So anyway, for those of you that are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and remember to hit the like button. Seriously, that helps so much, and I see that we do have 9 likes. I would have liked to get that to 10. Maybe somebody is still out there watching that can hit the like button and push it over to 10. But if you are subscribed and you're wondering when we stream every Tuesday through Friday here on the channel at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, specifically. And in case you are afraid that YouTube is not sending you notifications for my videos, even if you have the notification bell icon hit, sometimes it happens. I have a couple of social media platforms that I post to every single day to let you guys know for sure that we're streaming that night, or if I have to cancel streams, I also post to those same places as well. Twitter, twitter.com/VinnyAdventures, Facebook, facebook.com/VinnyAdventures, and I also have a Discord server, which I talk about a lot, because I like it a lot. It's a really, really good way for me to interact with you guys in an off-stream setting, and also in ways that I can't over live chat on YouTube. Like, it's a lot harder for me to send images and stuff and videos over YouTube live chat, but I can send all of that in Discord, and it's a lot more easily accessible to you guys. So I just posted an invite to the Discord server in the live chat. If you want to go ahead and click that, that should work for the next 7 days. If it's been longer than that amount of time, though, you're going to have to come and find us on a more current live stream to get a more current invite link, which I would be more than happy to give you. Disney says, have a great rest of your night, Vinny. Have fun, and see you tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as well, Disney. All right, friends, thank you very much for another wonderful stream. We had a lot of people here tonight, a lot of returning viewers, and I even got to meet some new people, so that is all a success to me. So thank you guys again, and I will see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time for more God of War Ragnarok. See you then, friends.